Keating! Go Keating!
Sit down, you idiot!
Welcome to the Full 80 Breakdown. This is the start of something special, I'm going to say. A little bit about ourselves. My name is Chris.
My name is Noah.
I am 24, a tradie, Bulldog supporter. You?
Yep, exact same. Bulldog supporter, 24, and a tradie as well.
Yep.
We both love NRL. We both watch it all day, every day.
Yeah. So I thought, why not better just to record ourselves talking about it?
Yeah, why not? I'm going to ask you a question quickly.
Okay.
Might throw you off.
Right.
Just so the viewers can understand.
Yeah.
Who's your favourite player?
Matt
That's
Burton.
that's not a Bulldogs player.
It's not a Bulldogs player.
Yeah.
Well, if I was Bulldogs, it's Matt Burton. He's my Pookie Bear.
Mine's kick out. Kick out's the goat.
Yeah. Kick out, mate. Kick out. If it's not at Bulldogs, it would have to be. I'm going to go in the direction of Harry Grant. I love Harry Grant.
I love that.
I love watching him play. I think he's one of the best nines we've ever seen.
Yeah, I agree.
That's including Cameron Smith.
I agree.
I love Harry Grant. Just Storm are never short of players.
For me, he's literally the best hooker, to watch ever.
Yeah. Yeah.
Obviously, Cameron Smith's the GOAT,
Yep.
but his best attribute was his brain.
100%.
My player.
Your favourite player now. Who's your favourite player outside the Bulldogs?
Look, I'm just going to go off this year.
Yeah.
I always change, but it's the best Raiders player ever. Simi Sasangi.
Simi Sasangi.
Simi Sasangi.
I've never heard that before.
I know, that's why I did it. He's unique. I love him.
No, you're right. He's on fire lately.
Bro, how good is he?
He is on fire.
You know who he reminds me of?
Who?
He reminds me of Sonny Bill.
Sonnyville Williams.
I know that's like a hot take, but
No, I see it. Honestly,
he can play edge, he can play center. He's big, he does big hits. I don't know, I just feel like he's going really well this year.
No, I back that.
Yeah. All right, what should we ask? Should we tell them a bit about what we're doing today?
Okay, so just to run it through today, we'll just run through a bit of a schedule. We're going to be starting with Hot Takes. Hot Take Friday. It's basically the segment where we give our hot takes. Hot takes, if you don't know, are just things that you believe in, but the general consensus don't.
Yeah.
So it's just
give them an example
spicy take.
that you don't believe, but is a hot take.
So let's say I believe this, which I don't. I would say Storm will make the top 4 this year. I think that some people will believe it, but I don't believe it. But could be a hot take because most people are going to think Storm aren't making the 4. So
Yep.
statistically, I don't know if they can anymore. But.
Well, I know they need to win 10 from 15 now to just make the 8.
Wow. Okay.
So I think they literally have to go 15 from 16 to make the 4.
They basically have to turn into 2022 Penrith, is what you're telling me.
Basically.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, so with hot takes, there's a lot of hot takes in NRL, but not a lot of people actually talk about it. That's why we wanted to actually get into it. And we thought it'd be funny. It's actually called Hot Takes Friday, so every Friday we're going to upload it.
To our socials.
So do you want to go first or do you want me to go first?
I reckon I'll go first.
Okay.
I got a good one.
Okay.
I don't think a lot of people will agree with me, but I do believe that the Knights this year will make top 4.
Really?
Yeah. With Ponga, without Ponga, with their injuries, without their injuries, I reckon Knights will make top 4.
Well, after today, honestly, I actually kind of agree.
Yeah.
It is a hot take, but I do agree.
I think Knights are just on fire. Dylan Brown has just found his form again. That's why they bought him.
Yeah.
You're understanding why he's worth that much money now. Ponga coming back from injury, he never left. I got so much faith in the Knights making the top 4, and I think they should.
I think they make the 8 definitely if they stay fit.
Yeah.
If they stay fit, their spine is just X factor galore.
Mm-hmm.
Fletcher Sharp, Ponga, D-Bags, and even Crossland. He's made the most tackles this year. He's just killing it.
Yeah.
He's actually killing it. So honestly, it's a hot take, but it isn't as well.
Yeah.
Top 4, actually, to be fair, is
I'm saying top 4. Like, they will make the 8. I'm so
'Cause-
certain of it. But top 4 is my little roughy pick of the...
I'm just having a look. Think about like their big players. Like for Origin, because Origin's around the corner. Who are they actually going to lose? They might lose Dylan Lucas.
They'll lose Ponga.
Will they?
I reckon they'll take Ponga.
Over Walsh? That's interesting. You know what I mean?
We can get into the Queensland picks later if we want.
Yeah, maybe
but,
later. We'll talk about it.
I think Ponga, he's going to find some elite form in these next couple of weeks.
Yeah.
And Walsh also coming off injury.
I think he'll be in the squad.
It's a toss-up. Yeah, he could be in the chain. You never know.
Yeah. All right. You want to hear mine?
All right, your hot take.
My hot take's a bit cooked.
Okay.
I might get crucified.
Right. What is it?
So, I am a Blues fan. I'm a dedicated Blues fan. Always have been, always will be.
Because we're born in New South Wales. That's how it works.
Not fakies, okay?
Yeah.
If you look at the halves for New South Wales, for me, a shit-in is Cleary. He's a shit-in. It's Cleary. He's honestly best halfback we've had in the last decade, minimum. And we're looking at 5'8". For me, Luai hasn't been that good. For me, Dewey just got injured, which is really sucks, because I would probably have Dewey in.
I know exactly where you're going with this, by the way.
I don't think you do. I actually don't think you do.
Okay.
Hines has been really good, but he hasn't lived up to it in Origins.
I thought you were going to go with Hines.
No. I'm going with...
What?
I'm going...
Who are you going with?
I'm going with someone crazy that is in the media every day, all day, but I feel like he's been the best. Lachlan Galvin will be the 5'8" for New South Wales Blues. That's who I think should be the 5'8". He is in the shittest team in the comp, and I go for the Bulldogs. Actually, no, Dragons are pretty bad, but Lachlan Galvin, remember the name. He will be the 5'8" for New South Wales Blues.
Oh, no.
I genuinely believe that.
Lachlan Galvin.
Lachlan Galvin. Moses is out of form. Luai is out of form.
Dogs are borderline the worst attack.
And who's scored every week? Who's scored every week? At 5'8", but obviously not halfback. He's not a halfback. He never will be a halfback.
You don't reckon?
No. He's 20 years old, but for me, if he's at 5'8", he's a top 3 5'8" in the game. That's my opinion.
Wow.
Yeah.
Lachlan Galvin.
Yeah.
I would never have thought that.
Not
People
a
will
lot.
love that one. People will love that one.
People will hate me for that for the rest of this potty. All right. So what are we going to do next? Should we do our team of the week?
So now, no, I was thinking instead of that,
Yep.
we could go into a simple yes or no game.
Okay. What type of game?
So this is another little fun game where we have to guess the player, but only using yes or no questions.
Yeah,
So,
this is a good one.
for instance, if it's obviously we're not going to go Cleary, it's a bit too easy. We'll say, have they won a comp in the last 5 years? You'll say yes. You know it's either Penrith or the Broncos.
Easy.
So
You got a player?
I've got to play.
Let me
Yes.
think of a player off the top of my head. Okay, I got one.
I'll go first.
Just because it's the first week, if we keep doing this, I'll go harder each week. I'm going to start off like not too hard.
Okay.
All right?
All right.
Do you want to go first? You ask.
All right. I'll ask. All right. So I'm going to go first,
Mm-hmm.
and we'll alternate questions.
Yeah.
So, is my player New South Wales?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. Does my player play Origin? Like, has he played Origin?
He has.
He has. Okay.
He has.
Okay.
Has my player? Is he currently active?
Yes. Yeah. Is my player currently active?
He is.
Okay.
He
All right.
is.
We started off good. Easy.
Okay.
I
So
like
we
this.
haven't gone fucking Clive Churchill. All right. Do they play? Does my player? Because they play New South Wales. Are they in a Sydney team?
They are. They are in a Sydney team.
They're on a Sydney team. Okay.
Did my player play for Blues?
Yeah.
Okay.
I thought you meant that by New South Wales.
Did I say? Oh, I thought I said Origin.
Yeah.
Yeah, Origin, Queensland or New
Oh,
South Wales.
yeah. Well, there you
Oh,
go.
well, there
I
I
thought
go.
you said Blues anyway.
That doesn't matter.
All right. Does my player play for the Dogs?
No. Bro, we're not going to be biased.
Would have been roped.
Okay, he plays Origin. Okay. Is my player in the forwards? So when I say forwards, I'm not saying just forwards. I'm saying 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13.
He can be.
Okay.
But as of late, he hasn't been playing in that number.
Okay.
He's been playing in a different number.
Okay. I get you.
So,
Interesting.
yeah. He's a
Wow.
bit universal, this guy.
Okay.
Is my player play this Sunday?
Does he play this Sunday?
Did he play this Sunday? Round 9 Sunday games.
I need to check. I just need to confirm. Don't look at the screen.
Okay.
Don't look at the screen.
Currently looking away.
Yeah, look away. Wait, let me go back so you can't see the team.
I bet there's some sweat watching that's already got it.
Probably. He didn't play this Sunday.
He didn't play this Sunday.
He didn't play this Sunday.
Okay.
I might give you a hint soon. Just.
No hints. I got this.
Alright, so he didn't play this Sunday. Okay?
All right.
Okay. So, okay, does he play for a Sydney team?
He does.
Okay.
Yeah. Has my player won a premiership?
He hasn't.
Hasn't.
He hasn't won a premiership.
Wow.
Does my player play for Roosters, Sea Eagles, or Penrith? You just say yes or no.
Oh, no.
Okay.
Does my player play for West Tigers, Roosters, Penrith?
No. Does my player play for Bulldogs, Dragons? Just them two.
No.
Ooh, what? Who the hell's the player?
Does my player play for Bulldogs or Dragons? Oh, no, it's not a Bulldogs player. Actually, I'll change it to, does my player play for Dragons or who's another Sydney team? Let's go with Sharks.
No. No. He doesn't play for either of them. Does my player play for Eels or Rabbits?
No.
Fuck.
Does my player play for Eels or Rabbits?
Yes.
Ooh.
Wait, who am I missing? So I've said, can I just confirm? I've said Roosters, Dogs, Dragons, Eels, Penrith. Is that it?
You've said them.
And Roosters, I've said.
Yep. And
Okay.
it's not them.
Okay. Does my player play for Manly? Is that the only last Sydney team? Or West Tigers?
No. You're missing literally one that I've said.
Oh, yep. I got
Okay.
it. I got it. I forgot about that team.
Yeah. So there is a forget. I'm joking. Does my player play for Rabbitohs?
Yes. Does my player play for Sharks?
Yes.
Okay. I just need to
All right.
confirm that.
We've got
just
the
in
teams
case.
done. Got the teams ready. Does my player... Is my player a back?
No. He's not a back.
He's not a back.
He or she is not a back.
He or she.
No, I'm joking.
Okay.
Okay, so he plays for Sharks. Oh, okay. This is interesting now. Because I said, does he play in the forwards? And you said, not of right now. I got it.
Okay. Who is it?
If I guess, am I out?
No. You can still go.
Is my player Sifa Talakai?
See for Talakai.
Yes!
See
I
for
got it.
Talakai. He's got Talakai in. I can tie it right now because
Yeah.
I go first.
I think, yeah.
So I can tie it now with a guess.
Yeah, just go.
I'm going to go. He's not a back.
I'll give you a hint.
Mm.
This is his first year at Rabbitohs. That's maybe what's throwing you off.
Oh, Fafita.
Yeah.
It's Fafita. Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
nice.
Nah.
You got it. You got it.
All right. So, I think now it's time to go for our team of the week.
Okay, let's do it. Do
Yeah.
you want me to read it out?
I think you should read it out.
I'll read it out. Okay. Team of the week this week. Fullback, Kalen Ponga. Wingers, Jack Bostock. What a performance.
Yeah.
Greg Marzu for the other winger. Our
Insane.
two centers.
Yep.
KL Ito.
Oh, yeah. He was good.
Bro, he was incredible.
He was insane.
Incredible. Latrell Mitchell, on a losing side, he was...
That comeback, though. Like,
I felt bad for him. He literally
Yeah.
scored the match winner.
yeah.
38 all, kicks it to be up, and then Dylan Brown
I
showed
think
him.
it was Dylan Brown to who scored that
Trey
last try?
Mooney.
To Trey Mooney.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was a very good try. Very good try. 6, we have Nico Hines.
Yep.
Very good game.
Standard. He killed it this week. He just dominated through the middle. It's like they're playing downhill.
They literally look like they were playing downhill.
Yeah.
He's actually a smoky for Origin again, with Dewey out as well. Anyway,
Or Galvin.
yeah, you got that right. All right, halfback Izzy Katoa.
Yeah.
Yep.
Just Iceman.
Yeah, he was good. Trey Mooney as the first prop.
As you
2
should.
tries. He done exceptional.
Sold him this week on fantasy, by the way.
Number 9, Reid Marnie.
Oh. As it pains me to have Marnie leave the club and then him do that to us, I'm so happy that he did. Like, he
Yeah.
deserved that.
Yeah.
Like, didn't treat him fairly, I must admit, but he got his back. So
Yeah.
um
He literally whacked the guy that we brought in.
yeah, the guy, yeah. We're cleaning up space, chuck Marnie out, bringing that guy for him, and
Not
Marnie just
coming.
gives him a how you going.
Yeah.
So it was the best 9 of the comp.
Yeah,
Of
he
the week
was.
this week.
He was. He was really good. 10, this is a smoky one. Nat Butcher. He was really
Yeah.
good. So, like, Lindsay Collins came off.
Yeah.
I think it was a HIA or
Yeah, it was a
something.
head knock that he didn't pass.
Yeah, that one. And Nat Butcher, literally, if you could look at his stats, he made like over 180 meters. He was incredible.
Wow.
Mad tackles. Very good performance from him.
Mm-hmm.
In the back row, Teague Wilton.
Yeah. Oh, dude. What is it?
3
3 tries?
3 tries.
Three tries.
he got against Tigers, who are literally one of the form teams.
Yeah.
Easy.
Insane.
Other edge, Simi Sasangi, scored a double. He played ridiculous.
Yeah.
Lock, Alex Twile.
Oh, what a workhorse that guy is.
I feel
man.
bad for him.
He's almost playing the full 80, if not some days.
I think
Some weeks he is.
Yeah, he played 75.
And he's just been on fire. He's an offload merchant. He just runs the ball hard, runs it straight, straightens up the attack. He's just what Tigers... He's stepping up as a player.
Yeah.
And it's really good to see because I'm all for the Tigers this year. I think they're going to go well. I mean, they are going well.
I actually have another hot take. I think he can make the Origin this
Wow.
year. This year. I reckon genuinely, with some of our forwards being out, Payne Haas,
Yeah.
a few big outs,
He can make the interchange.
he can make it. He can make the squad at least.
Yeah.
I reckon.
He's not going to take it over Yowie, but he will make the interchange.
No, yeah, exactly. Bench wise, we just pick with our bench just the best players
Just
that we can choose.
the best of the rest.
Yeah.
So just in any and all positions.
Yep. So 14, Finir Fuyaki from the Dolphins back rower.
Yeah, he was just elite that night.
He was just
Running hard lines.
Yeah.
His work rate was phenomenal.
He's for me, he's the best back rower this year.
Yeah, I wouldn't even begin to contest that.
Yeah.
Like,
I reckon he'll make Queensland Origin as well. His debut.
yeah.
I reckon
Yeah.
he is insane.
I reckon there's gonna be a lot of new jerseys this year.
Yeah.
I think Daly and Billy Slater are gonna have some hard picks this year.
Yeah, definitely. And then Jason Taumalolo.
Yeah.
Is on the bench.
100%.
He's
He's almost finding that 2017.
He's looking good.
Yeah.
He's looking good. Next is Max Plath.
Max Pluff.
That's Jimmy Graham.
Great player.
He's been so good for
Yeah,
them.
he was insane.
Jimmy,
He's such a
Graham.
workhorse through the middle, isn't he?
Oh, like
Just
JMK out, like he's doing his job.
almost Harry Grant-esque,
Yeah,
like Max Platt.
defense wise,
Yeah.
yeah. And on another Origin Smoky, this is last for the bench, Dylan Lucas.
Oh, dude,
Wow.
Lucas, he was on fire and he was so smart. We'll get to why in their game breakdown, but Dylan Lucas, what a player! What a player!
He's a very good player.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's our team of the week. Now we also every week we're gonna do a player of the week.
Player of the week.
From that team of the week. So who was the best player of this round?
Yeah. Who just showed up and showed out?
I'm gonna give it to someone. You might debate me.
Who are you gonna give it to?
Nico Hines.
No,
You
I'm
agree?
not gonna fight with you. I agree.
I think like what they did to Tigers, they're back on track now. They've been inconsistent the last few weeks, and I felt like Nico was composed. He kicked well. His conversions were good. He set up like 3-4 tries.
Yep. Scored one of them.
Scored one of them. That mad intercept.
Yep.
I think he was on fire. He was even defensively. He was amazing.
Yeah. Hines just this week. Hines was him.
Yeah,
No
he
way
was
around
back in
it.
his prime. Honestly,
He wanted that jersey. Dewey going down in that first try. That's
unlucky.
that was Hines' moment.
Yeah,
If Hines didn't perform after Dewey goes off, then there's real concern for Cronulla.
yeah, 100%. Even like I saw Trindle, like he was good Trindle tonight.
Oh, he was amazing as well.
But he did some really poor kicks where he just kicked down the full like 2 times.
Yep.
And like some sides, like the other halfback just stood up. Nico just stood up and just took it with. Yeah, he was really good. All right, next thing's next. Let's go with our full analysis of each game. You want to do it?
Our full game breakdowns.
You want to do it?
This is the full 80 breakdown. Let's get into some full 80 breakdowns.
All right, first game was Friday because we had the Women's State of Origin Thursday.
Yep.
So we actually had a lot of games Saturday and Sunday, 6 games. But we'll start with the first game. First game was Bulldogs versus the Cowboys. Our
Yep.
beloved Bulldogs. We're both Bulldogs fans, as you know. Cowboys. Who do you want to talk about first?
I want to talk about Bulldogs. I got a lot of beef with the Bulldogs. I am livid with the Bulldogs.
Yeah, let's do it.
Montoya. All right, look, Serrato. Look, no. Look, listen. Serrato, look, you've taken out Montoya, but don't think you're off the hook, mate. All right? You've just started to do what's right. Okay?
You're 3 weeks late, by the way. Just saying.
3 weeks late. Craig Bellamy had Joe Chan in a puffer jacket, okay? in the second half, okay? In the first game, he started playing bad.
Oh.
We took 3 games for Montoya to be off. It's just, what are we doing? Where's our attack going? Our defense, like,
You know
it's
how
abysmal.
You know how like every year there's the best signing of the year and the worst signing? Oh, there's not even the worst signing. I'm gonna make the worst signing of the year. You know who the worst signing of the year is? It's not a player.
It's Adam O'Brien.
It's Adam
O'Brien.
How do we go from the Spoons last year, the worst attacking team last year, and we sign the worst attacking coach last year?
I don't know what's going through his head, but I think there was on average it was like 15 or 16 from 24 played. That was the average per game, the Knights last year. And that just, we knew how bad the Knights were. They weren't clicking.
Yeah. They had injuries.
You could make the argument that D-Bags wasn't there.
Yeah, Ponga was injured.
Pong was injured, but you can make do.
They still had good outside backs. Like they had an Origin outside back, Brandon
Gagai,
Best.
yep.
They had Gagai, who's an ex-Origin outside back.
Still had
player.
Lucas.
They had the X factor of Dom Young. They had the strength of Greg Marzu.
They had the experience of Tyson.
Yeah. Like,
And look, and they done terrible, but listen, Adam O'Brien, and then for some reason, gets the sack, obviously. Who picks him up? The Bulldogs. Okay.
don't know where that came from.
What happens? What happens to the Bulldogs this year? Bang down to, I think, 18 average per game, which is only going down more.
I think it's less now. I think I saw it. It was like 17.
Last year, we were 25.
Yeah.
We had an average of 25 per game, and that's over more games, which is even harder to do.
But you know what the good thing? Like 25 is not great, but because we were so good defensively, it didn't matter. We just had to score more than two
Bulldogs were
tries
tiring
and we
people
win.
out. We're tiring people out.
Because we knew how to defend.
Yeah.
But in these new rule changes, which we can get into a bit, we'll talk about that with the Roosters Broncos game. I just feel like for Dogs as well, our defense structure isn't going to work anymore under these new rule changes.
No.
I feel like we look flat now. Last year we were the fittest team in the comp.
We were beating people with our fitness.
With
that
just
was
fitness.
the secret to Dogs. That was the secret to
Yeah.
Dogs. Our line speed, relentless, attacking, head on.
Yeah.
Kickout was on fire. Burden was on fire. Bronson, Karaz was on fire. We'll get to Karaz in a moment. It's just our players that were clicking. There was a system. It was working. But you can't expect to... You can't do the same system. Teams will figure that shit out.
Yeah, exactly.
You got to change it up a bit.
Yeah, 100%. Like, if you watch the game, like, I'm looking at Critter, I'm looking at Bronson. Like, what a lot of teams do, their second and third man in, that they actually like what Galvin does with Preston. He runs lines. If you watch Critter, Bronson, they're so deep, so the opponents have so much time to actually work out how to just beat us.
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like that's Adam O'Brien, what he's telling him to do.
It is. And I think Hayward not running off the mark.
Hayward needs to run.
He needs to run off the mark.
He needs to run.
That's what he has to do. They tried. They thought Turpin was the answer. No.
No. We can't afford to not have a running nine when we have Tracy at the back, who, I'm going to be honest, he's very good runner, good getting meters, very safe player, but he doesn't open up defense like a Reece Walsh or a Tedesco or something like that. So we need our nine to run and do second fiddle play, but Hayward's not been running. It's all just up to Galvin and Burden, which they are the halves.
Yep.
We can talk about that another time. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I think there needs to be a big switch up. I think
Adam O'Brien needs to go. Or he needs to come up with something better. It's obviously not working, and it's no mystery.
Yeah.
There's no coincidence that Knights get rid of him, get a new one. They're going better. They got our record that we had last year, and we got theirs.
Yeah.
There's no mystery towards that.
Literally. So overall, I just think the Bulldogs were looking flat. We're looking tired. Like, even Critters looks injured. Preston looks injured. They're still playing okay. I think a big loss for us that us Dogs don't realize is Max King.
Oh, yeah.
Bro, he's been playing for us since 2022, and he hasn't missed any games, really. If you look at his thing, he's played 20-plus games every year.
Mm-hmm.
He finally, gets injured, but it was an accidental injury. It's not his actual body. He got hit in the jaw.
Mm-hmm.
And look at our middle. They scored off just through our middle. Our lack of middles. He controls our middle so well that we're just missing him.
And just Luke, we'll get to Thompson in a minute.
I don't want to.
Sam Hughes, he's just, to what he was reliable as a player. The last couple of weeks, he's just been a bit lazy, a bit ill-disciplined.
Yeah.
And it's just hurting our pack. Other teams are getting so many chances.
Yeah.
And it's just not working for us. It's
too many errors.
Yeah, way too many errors. I think we had something along the lines of 15 errors.
I think it was 12 in the second half. Well, 11 or 12. Don't quote me, but I think it was something like that.
It was something abysmal in errors.
Yeah, sorry, go on. Sorry.
I don't think if we continue down this path without anything changing, we're going to lose to Dolphins. We're
missing the 8.
Yep. Going to lose to Sharks, Magic Round.
Yeah.
We're just going to lose these games. It's plain and simple.
Yeah. I have one more thing I want to say about the Bulldogs before we move on to the Cowboys. I don't know why we moved Preston. Him and Galvin have, people laugh at the short ball. It works, but...
Yeah.
Preston's been our best player this year, and they moved him, to compensate who? Burden's an experienced half. Burden didn't need that. Galvin's the 20-year-old here. You keep them together, our only shining lights. You keep Galvin, Preston, Critter. That's a good combo.
Yeah.
But
agreed.
Cameron Serrato.
Yep. Adam O'Brien as well.
Some questionable decisions. But
Yep.
all right, let's move on
Move on to Cowboys. Now, I want to just start off with Reed Marnie.
Yeah, let's do it.
Reed Marnie he was different in that game. Like it was just he was doing that for us, for the Bulldogs as well.
Yeah.
Like it was plain and simple. Yeah, he did give up penalties. Yeah, he was being a hothead. He was being a grub. This, that, call him what you want. But he was elite for us.
But you know what he's done to Cowboys? He's put a dog in them.
Yeah.
And where's our dog gone?
Yeah.
We have nothing now. I don't want to talk about us. But anyway, yeah, Reed Marnie, like Reed Marnie literally, not single-handedly, because Tamalolo, McKaylee, I thought Cotter was amazing. Their middles
destroyed.
They
the
opened
Bulldogs'
us
middles.
up like opened us up like a can of worms. But yeah, Reed Marnie.
That was a big that was the success behind Cowboys that night.
Yeah.
Obviously the inexperience of Sua because of Kiraz out. They targeted that wing.
Yeah.
You know, they're going to attack Curran side as well.
Yeah. They actually took their chances really well.
Yep.
Like if you watch that Chester try, that was out of nothing.
Yeah.
Like he literally broke through Salmon, and just scored, and that just broke our heart. That's they done exceptional.
100%. And you can't blame a lot of people I see blaming Tracy, but it shouldn't be Tracy's job to stop every single thing that comes in front of him.
Yeah.
Like we have to start blaming our middles, our edges. It's you know, it's not looking good.
Yeah, like I'm looking at the stats here. It's 50% possession. It's not like they had anything over us. Like I think we had more penalties than them. Like yeah, we did. So
and it's just the attitude towards the end I sensed.
Yeah.
The Cowboys just in the last 5 minutes, I think they scored what two, 3 tries in the last 5 minutes only.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah. It's just like a complete attitude drop.
Braden Burns scored on us. Like ex-Bulldog.
100%. Yeah. There you go. So
who was your like apart from Marnie, because we know he done really well, who do you think stood out really well for Cowboys?
I really like Tamalolo. I think McKaylee, even though he hasn't had his try yet, he's going to get it this year.
Yeah,
he's going to get his
I
try
reckon he's
this year.
due. Maybe Origin period. He might just sneak one in.
Yeah, that's a good point.
He could sneak one in.
Yeah.
But I feel like every time we verse Clifford, he just destroys us. Yeah. He 40-20 tries, conversions. He's a good talent, Clifford. But well done, Cowboys.
Yeah, Cowboys had an exceptional game, but to the Bulldogs' discredit, they need to work on a lot of things, and there's a lot of changes that need to be made to have them even contest back in the top 8 this year.
Yeah. All right, let's stop talking about them. I've had enough about Bulldogs. Let's go Friday night, the game after. Interesting game.
Yep.
Very interesting game at Suncorp. Dolphins beat Melbourne 28-10.
Yes. This was Storm coming in at...
Are they James Bond right now, 007? Or are they 008?
008. They're the next edition. No, 007.
I think they're 007. Yeah, round 9 they won the first two, 007.
Yeah,
they're James Bonding it.
They're James Bonding it.
All right, should we talk? Let's start with Dolphins. Let's start with the winning team.
I'd rather start with Storm.
You want to start with negative?
I want to start... No, not negative. Because I believe in that first half, that first 20 minutes, they were flying.
They were.
They were. Harry Grant, the line speed...
I feel bad for him.
I do. But the line speed was there. Like, they were forcing errors, especially in Dolphins' red zone.
Yeah.
So
100%.
It was all there.
It was actually like a really even game. And I feel like they got a couple calls against them that like are very un-Melbourne like.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
100%. And Saw Farlonger, he was elite.
What a try.
He was elite that first half. That first try, turning inside out, Hamaso. Like, who's going to turn out?
Hamaso, that speed, he was so low to the ground. Man, if he just sorts out his defense, he'll be a top 5 fullback.
It's just pure class from him.
He's all talent. He's a freak. But I think, what do you think Melbourne are lacking right now? Like, for me, I know, like, it's obvious. They're obviously missing their experienced edge back rower, Eli Katoa, who was literally the best back rower of the year.
Yep.
Pappenhausen, another experienced, literally Clive Churchill winner. He's amazing. They're missing I feel like they're missing as well. I know Nelson's gone, but even just his size being there, his presence.
Yeah.
I just feel like they're just missing the experience.
Yeah. I back that. Like, Pappy's gone.
Pappy,
He's gone as well.
Alikatoa. He's not gone, but we're missing Xavier Coates. Like, bro.
Yeah, dude.
Bostock, we'll talk about Bostock. He was so good. But what Izzy Katoa did, how smart he was to kick to Bostock against the debut, which Hugo Peel, he actually done really well.
He done solid. Look,
Congrats to him. He done
we'll get to what Dolphins were doing right.
Yeah.
But props to Hugo Peel coming in on week notice. Like, he just
I feel like he done good.
he done well.
Like-
For what it was, coming into Suncorp like that.
Yeah.
There's not much you can do.
Yeah.
And there's not much very expected of you, but he's done his job. He needed to do what he needed to do.
Yeah.
But that second half, it wasn't just his fault.
No way.
It was a culmination. Just that happened, I reckon, with the sin bin. So when Hamiso came off, obviously that's your time to strike.
And they didn't.
They
I don't
didn't.
know why I'm saying we, like I'm a Melbourne fan. But yeah, they just didn't.
They just didn't strike. They needed to strike. They actually ended up dropping the ball that set that he got the sin bin on.
Yeah, then they literally had the ball for the whole 10 minutes.
Done nothing with it.
Yeah.
Hamiso came back. That was the momentum shift. And you give Dolphins an inch and they'll take a mile.
Yeah. With their outside backs, they literally got the best center in the comp.
Yep.
Herbie
Farnworth.
They got Isako, big, powerful.
Yeah.
Cobbo, big, powerful. Bostock, big, powerful. They're all big, powerful players. That's especially against an inexperienced backline like that.
Mm-hmm.
What about? I want to talk about a positive for Melbourne. I thought once he came back, he actually done really well. I think his minutes will go up as well. Lasardi.
Yeah.
He was good, eh?
Lasardi was very good.
He was very good.
He was a key to why they were winning so well in the first couple games.
He's big, man.
Yeah, he is a great player.
He's big. He takes a line on his defense as well. Like they didn't really get through him. And you know what's funny? He went off and they scored like 3 tries.
Yeah.
Yeah, but not on that edge, but still.
Yeah.
I felt like he was really good for Melbourne, but
just to add to that second half though, that Munster and Grant, they completely ghosted. They barely ran the ball in the second half.
Yeah.
And your leaders are going quiet when it matters. You just can't have that.
think it's more Munster because Grant is he's a hooker at the end of the day. Yes, he does attacking stuff.
Yeah.
But when you don't have field position as a hooker, that's not your fault.
Yeah.
That's your half's fault for not controlling the game. I felt really bad for Grant. There was a set where he tackled 3-4 tackles. They got a set restart. He tackled another 3-4 tackles.
Yep.
He defended so well, and then all they did was pop it out the back. Jermaine Osako just scored untouched.
Yep. But we do have to mention, though, that it's pretty obvious that Tyron Wishart scoring that try, whatever happened to his ankle, obviously unfortunate. That was just huge for Storm. I reckon if Tyron Wishart played that game, I reckon there was a different attitude. They would have came out stronger in the second half.
Yeah.
You could tell as soon as they went in that changing room, it's just the attitude wasn't there, and it just reflected upon their work.
Yeah. They lost Jerome Hughes, Dalian half, last week, and then they lost Wishart, who's
Do we have a
very
return
good
on
for them.
Jerome Hughes?
Broken wrist. I gotta check NRL physio, but I actually don't know. I'll have a look while we talk about it.
Anyway, I'll be up for a bit, but the Dolphins.
I also want to before we touch on the Dolphins. I actually just want to say something about Bellamy. All the best.
Yeah.
I hope he.
100%.
Hope he's okay because he's a really.
As much as
bloke.
people like to poke fun at him for getting angry, there's a time and a place now.
Yeah.
And
all the best.
All the best for him
I
and
hope
his
he's
family.
okay.
100%.
Jerome Hughes, round 10. Oh, next week.
Is that next week?
Yeah.
Broken wrist.
Wait.
Are you sure it wasn't sprained or something?
Apparently it's concussion. I thought it was his wrist. Maybe he's okay.
Okay.
And Xavier Coates round 12. So they'll be getting some troops back. That's pretty good. That's really good.
Any other big outs?
Obviously, Eli Katoa, but that's indefinite because of what happened with him in Tonga, which is sad. McDonald, who's good for them, plays off the edge, and Wishart.
Yeah.
They're very light. Like, if they get, like, one more injury or two, they're, like...
Yeah.
Like, I know they're losing already, but they could... Yeah. But anyway, all the best, Bellamy. All the best, Storm. It's weird.
It's weird seeing Storm going 0-7.
I've
Never happened before.
This my whole life, never seen that.
It's not just your whole life, anyone's whole life.
Yeah.
Storm in the history of their club have never gone 0-7.
They've literally... I saw a stat. I think I told you about it. They made top 4 like 17 out of 20 times in the last 20 years.
Yeah.
Like, what?
And people won't have a go at Bellamy. But what coach is doing that?
Yeah.
What coach is taking their club to that many top 4 finishes?
They're the best team of the NRL era.
NRL era, it's the Storm. Like
Yeah.
Panthers, fair dues. But Storm, consistency based,
Consistency.
no one beats them.
No one's touching them. Look what they produced.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Obviously, the best team of the NRL era, single season, I would say
2017.
2017.
2017. Their spine was Cameron Smith, Cameron Munster, Young, Cooper Cronk, and Billy Slater.
Oh, we're going to deviate here. Ready? 2022 Penrith,
Yeah.
2017 Storm.
I personally think Storm.
Storm.
Yeah.
Really?
Like, now you got me here. I haven't thought about it,
Got Nathan Cleary, Yo,
but they're
Critter.
young. They're young.
Yeah, but they're
This is
young
like-
guns.
No, I know they're young guns, but this is the most experienced Melbourne have ever been in 2017. They
That
were
is true.
so dominant.
That
But
is
it
so
is
true.
literally prime Cameron Smith, prime
Cooper
Slater,
Cronk.
prime Cooper Cronk just went 27. You know, Cooper Cronk went 2016, lost grand final. 2017, won. 2018 went to Roosters, won. 2019 went to Roosters, won. Like, what?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna say Storm 2017.
Storm
I love
2017.
Penrith, but I'm gonna say Storm 2017. All right, we're off topic here.
Okay.
Let's talk about Dolphins. Where do you want to start? Players?
I don't mind. Obviously, you could tell after the bin, after the Hamiso return, they gave him an inch. They took a mile. Jermaine Asako scoring on the edge.
Wait. Can we talk about his kicking? His conversion?
Oh, nah, he's kicking, man. I think he was what 18. The commentator curse. Like the commentator says 18 right now on a row.
Yeah.
Then he misses that exact one that he says he's on, and bangs the next 3. I think in.
You know who he reminds me of? His kicking? JT.
Yeah.
Bro, he just curls it like...
Yeah.
It's honestly one of the best looking kicks, the way he does it.
Yeah, I'd say the best to look at this, like just in general, current NRL, Trell Mitt.
I thought you just said current.
Oh yeah, no, they could play him a kicker as well.
Yeah, a kicker, center.
Kicker, center, prop.
As long as you got a headgear on.
Oh.
Jermaine Asako, yeah, he's really good at kicking.
Yep.
You know he's going to Melbourne next year.
Yeah.
Big signing.
That's so smart from the Melbourne recruitment team.
Yeah.
Like, do you want to explain why
Yeah,
you know why?
I
they've
know
got-
why. Yeah. So obviously Perth Bears are coming into the comp. They are missing. They lose a few players. We shot on that. They lose Nick Meaney, who's their goal kicker now.
Yep.
And in my opinion, Jermaine Asako is a better winger than Nick Meaney. He's a better winger, and he's obviously a better goal kicker.
Yep.
It's the perfect signing. With him, they also lose Will Warbrick, so it'll be him on right edge and Xavier Coates. Look at them wing pairing.
Yeah.
That's
Insane.
just kicking galore.
Insane.
But yeah. Anyway, back to Dolphins. Let's talk about Jack Bostock.
Yeah, Bostock, he's just
Wow.
you think coming off injury.
ACL.
ACL as well.
12 months out.
And it'd be turning a bit slow, you know, he'd just find his way into things.
Yeah.
No, gets plopped right on the edge.
Yep.
And what does he do? Just carves right down the middle of the Storm defense line.
Yeah. Like Bostock was incredible. Like their backs are so big.
Yeah.
Like look at Herbie.
Yeah.
Herbie is so hard to handle.
I think he's leading the comp in offloads.
Probably, yeah.
Obviously steals. That guy steals like a ball a game.
One-on-ones every game.
Yeah. His
like
tackle bust, tackle breaks.
It's like he's taking the piss out there.
It's like he's playing dodgem cars. Like he's just bumping off everybody.
Literally. But Izzy Katoa, the way he closed out that game, like, you know how old he is? I think he's like 21, 22. And he's closing out the game like that. That's an elite 7.
That's elite level. Like he knows what to do. He knew the inexperience in Hugo Peel, so he's just hammering the high balls. Hugo Peel, he dropped a couple of them, but and it showed. It got him results. So that iced the game.
Yeah.
That's why they won. Obviously setting up Jack Bostock and then Finafiliaki at the end. They just built pressure at the right time and just capitalized when Melbourne couldn't. Like that's as simple as that.
Yeah, 100%.
Like if you're Melbourne, you're not going to capitalize when there's a sin bin. You're not going to win the game.
Yeah, like the way he closed out that game, he didn't overplay his hand.
Yep.
He just kicked to a corner. He knew his job.
Yep.
He believed in his team that they can hold him out. And like even through the first half, they just stayed in the contest. They made errors. It was pissing down rain.
Yep.
It was pissing down, like it was torrential.
Mm-hmm.
And the way he was just cool, calm, collected.
We're going to start with Saturday's games.
Yep.
Raiders versus Titans.
Yep.
We both tipped the Raiders.
Yeah, we did. Yep.
Got up on that, and Raiders starting the game just looked the more disciplined side from the start. Even when they made an early mistake, they didn't panic. They responded straight away. Like second phase play, Simi Sasangi finishes it.
They look like last year Raiders, the first half.
Yeah.
They really did. Like, you know how Tarpany's their big dog?
Yeah.
Corey Horsburgh, he led that team that day.
The post-match interview, he said he just wanted to put more of an example in for the youngins in the team.
Even Ricky was so happy with you. You just said He was very happy with you.
Like, they got off to a pretty shaky start in the year. Like, you just think they're going to be that... They're not going to be the minor premiers again, I don't think.
I don't think so, yeah.
But they are playing with a bit more oomph about them this year.
Yeah. Like, I think with losing a guy like Jamal Fogarty, that experience that he has, he knows how to, like, kick to corners, but...
Boy, was Ethan Sanders pretty good.
Sanders is so cool, calm, and collected. He is, like, for his age, you know he's like 20? Let me fact check his age, but he's young.
He was outstanding all game. Like,
I loved him.
Yeah.
And they were missing the Hudson Young, yeah. They were missing someone else. They were also missing their Australian 5'8".
Ethan Strange.
They were missing 2 of their big boys.
Yeah.
Ethan Sanders' age. Let's have a look. He's 22.
22.
As a halfback. And he's doing that.
Big boost to fill with Fogarty, but...
Yeah. He had big role to play in that game.
Yeah, and he played it. Done his job. Kicked the corners.
Let's talk about my boy.
Simi Sasangi. Hard to handle.
Oh.
Threatening. He's unstoppable. You give him that little bit of space.
He's SBW. I'm sorry.
He'll punish you for it.
He's literally SBW.
He'll palm you off. He'll run quicker than you.
I have him on fantasy, by the way.
Of course.
I was like, in centers, like, he'd go pretty good. Tackle breaks, this, that. And we thought, second row, he might not make that many tackle breaks in that. He went better than last week. Oh, he was injured last week, the week before.
Yeah.
Like, he was insane. His try ability this year is just crazy. He gets a try out of nothing. He just finds one.
Mm-hmm.
But speaking of X Factor...
KOX.
Yeah.
Like, how was he in support play? He was just there.
He's just there.
He was everywhere.
You know what's good about... it's not good. It's a good and bad thing. He actually doesn't run a lot of meters to get them out of trouble, like a Tracy and Edwards, a Teddy. But he's always there in support. 100%. If they break that much, he's there.
Yeah, he'll be the guy to pass to.
You just see his fucking mullet running from mullet. He's so good. He's so good.
Yeah, he's backing his team up, and when they break the line, he's there to turn it into points.
100%. I felt like they kept going to Jed Stewart a lot, who dropped the ball a couple times.
Yeah, Jed Stewart had a bit of an iffy game.
Yeah. Like, for me, they kept going right, but, like, they were attacking the left at the start. They scored 3 tries instantly.
Yeah.
They needed to keep attacking that.
Yeah.
Like that Aramuhau edge with Jaden Campbell, they were getting peppered the whole day. But yeah, just small things. But I can't wait to see him in this form with Hudson Young back and Ethan Strange.
Bro.
Like even Dane Laurie. Dane Laurie's such a versatile
He
player.
played very good.
He can play anywhere. He played 6,
Fullback.
fullback. Like he can play on the wing.
Yep.
He,
Probably play center if you wanted to.
he's such a good player to have in your club.
Yeah.
Literally play anywhere. But yeah, anything else on the Raiders?
No, just they were just there to punish the Titans when they made mistakes. And
Dry
they did that.
track.
Dry track.
Raiders on a dry track.
Yeah, you don't want Raiders on the dry field. Like, I'm
with
sorry.
KO weeks.
Yeah, KO
Just equals disaster for the other team.
100%.
But speak of another high scoring team, Titans, who love points.
Yeah.
How do you think they went?
Look, they had their moments,
Mm-hmm.
but they just couldn't put it together.
Yeah.
Like Jaden Campbell showed flashes.
Yeah.
Like that kick to Jojo Fafita was quality.
Yes. That was a good try.
But overall, just the execution as a team wasn't there.
Yeah.
Just wasn't there. Too many forced passes, too many errors in key moments.
That's what I want to talk about.
Yeah.
What their spine was doing, they weren't actually letting their middles do their work.
Yeah.
If you rewatch, like, obviously you're not going to rewatch the game, but if maybe next game they might do it again. Their middles, for example, Tino, Fodawaker, Aramuhau, Cleese Haas, Chris Randall, their spine players were just playing out the back, and then their outside backs were just making errors.
Yep.
They need to set a platform, let their forwards actually make their runs, make their tackles, be dominant as they are.
Yep.
Because Titans have a massive forward pack.
Yep.
They're one of the better packs in the comp.
100%.
They're Jaden Campbell and Lachlan Ilias, they played out the back too much, and they didn't have any momentum.
Yeah. But in saying that, Jaden Campbell, before the first half, that try-saving tackle, like it kept them in it.
That was good.
It kept them in it. It kept them in the game, but they couldn't build off it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
What's your thoughts on AJ Brimson in the centers?
look, he had a bit of a game. I got to
Yeah.
give it to him. He had like
2 errors.
he had glimpses
Mm.
where turned to something good, but
Yeah.
then he also showed the negative side of it as well.
Yeah.
With the errors, but look, they'll get there with just a bit more time, I reckon.
Yeah, Josh Haney's first year.
Yeah.
I actually think he's doing really well.
Oh, 100%.
Like,
100%.
I
I think already an improvement on last year, year before.
Yeah.
Is it
Oh,
not?
yeah.
Is it not? Yeah.
Last year they were second last, about to get the spoon.
Yeah.
Literally. And who's the coach? Des
Des.
Hasler. But I want to talk about a shining light.
Mm-hmm.
This is another hot take. I'm just here with hot takes. Cooper Bye, he's 19 years old. Every time you see that headgear on the field, they are just so much better.
Yeah.
Literally.
It's like a good omen.
This is my hot take. I reckon he can make Origin. Not this year. I will say next year he'll be in the Queensland team.
Really?
I reckon. That's my hot take.
Wow.
I reckon. He is so good.
That's a big call.
One thing I've seen Hane been doing it, but he needs to just dive into it. Either start him at lock or just give him like an extra 10 minutes. Because like they brought him on with 5 minutes to go at the end of the game. The game was done.
Okay.
Like he's actually a very good player. His link up play, his tackle bust, his meters, his defense. Like he's 19.
Yeah.
19. That's incredible. But yeah, he's a very good player. They have.
Yeah. And towards the end, it's like it's a bit lackluster. Like they try to force an offload, and in doing that, Sebastian Chris intercepts straight down the field.
Good old Sebi.
Yeah, Seb Chris.
Mr. Safe guy.
Yeah, and they win 28-12.
Yeah.
I said this to you earlier
Yeah.
in the week when we were doing our team picks.
Yeah.
I said if Sasangi is healthy, fit, and in that team, that'll be the difference for
You
them
did say that.
to win the game.
And his 2 tries at the start were the difference. Because if he didn't score that, it's anyone's game.
They don't call me the gold mine for nothing.
Okay.
It's what I do.
Okay. All right.
So next game, Eels Warriors.
Yep.
I gotta be honest, I was loving the start of that game.
That was good. Eels were giving it to him a
Bro,
bit.
Paris started with intent.
Yeah, they
Like
did.
they were there.
They did.
They wanted to play.
Man, ever since you know Riley Smith, the hooker.
Yeah.
Once he
Oh.
went off, I was like,
Yes.
he was fucking.
They had so much promise. Volkman. Volkman was insane.
He's better than Galvin. Joke.
Nah. Volkman, bro. Volkman's insane. Can we get an age check on Volkman, by the way?
I'm gonna say 20.
I'm gonna say younger.
No, he's been I just searched Ronaldo. Okay.
He's Ronaldo Volkman.
He is 23.
Okay.
But that's
I'm
still
wrong.
young.
But still 23.
That's still very young. I'm 24, by the way. Yeah, we'll start with Eels. They started off really well.
Yeah.
Volkman 2 tries. Like,
Just the way he takes on the line,
yeah.
it's so dangerous.
Yeah.
He looks like a little guy, but his
strong.
power ratio, he's so strong.
Fuck, he's strong.
Like I think he knocked over Lecker
Yeah, he did.
and Tanner Boyd.
He did. Yeah.
And just like dunked on him like Sam Cassiano. like that kid is insane.
Yeah, they had a very fast start to the game. He was exceptional. The Riley Smith thing hurt him. I think
and then it was just ill discipline.
ill-disciplined. I'm gonna call out someone here.
Yep.
Because I want him to step up.
Mitchell Moses.
Yeah. Or Galvin's coming for that jersey.
I don't see Mitchell Moses scoring. So honestly, Moses, I think there's a bit of attitude with Moses and it doesn't look good on him. It's not a good look. He's complaining a lot. I think he's one of the biggest whingers in NRL.
Yeah, he is.
I think he is. I've seen a few
far.
clips over the net of other podcasters saying the same things. It's pretty much agreed upon that Moses needs to just focus on his game.
Yeah.
Stop complaining about the refs.
Yeah.
Just play your game and you will get results.
Yeah, 100%. I feel like with Eels as well, we got to be a bit lenient. They have a lot of injuries.
They do have a lot of injuries.
They have like Isaiah Ayongi. Okay, say?
Yeah.
He's very, very good.
They're playing Joash in the back.
Joash, missing, in my opinion, the GOAT, Jonah Pezzett. Jonah Pezzett.
He's the fantasy GOAT, Jonah Pezzett. I'm pretty sure everyone got him in and then realised he just dropped 20s and then... He's still in my team, by the way. Just letting everyone know. He's still in my team.
But yeah, even Hopgood ACL.
That was big.
So
that was big.
They're like, that's a big chunk of your cap. Just
Bailey.
They're missing.
Bailey's out. Simonson.
Yep. Bailey Simonson. Been in the grand final. He's a good player. Yeah, I just feel like they're just lacking their important players, and I just don't think Moses is stepping up to do what he does.
Yeah.
But
look, every team, it's standard that every team in every year will just have a shit ton of injuries. I remember the Dogs had it. What year was it? We had like 11 injuries as well.
22?
22 or 23, I'm not too sure. But
I think it was 22.
22?
22.
Yeah. We had a bunch of injuries and it was not fun.
Yeah, we were like 14th we finished.
Rabbitohs had it last year.
Yeah, Rabbitohs have had it the last 3 years. I feel so bad for Rabbitohs.
That is true, yeah.
Poor
that
Rabbitohs.
is true. Troll was fine. It was struggling. Not this year. This year he's been in elite form.
He's the GOAT.
Like he is just insane.
How good is he?
We'll get to that.
I love
We will
Troll.
get to that.
I love him.
But yeah, to continue what I was saying, there's just too many injuries for Para.
Yeah.
But
they'll get there.
I think they can get there.
They'll get there. I don't think they're going to make the 8 this year. Sorry, Para fans, but I feel like what Raz is doing is he's doing the right thing.
Yeah.
Like he hasn't really made any dumb decisions. I just think he's getting a bit unlucky.
Yeah.
And it's time to develop. Like you look at Panthers when Ivan came in. He was like they were good, but they were missing the 8. And in 2020, like I think it was his 2nd or 3rd year in. They started clicking. They got their team together. They started clicking, and look where they went.
100%.
But yeah.
But just to finish off with Para, when the chances came, they didn't take them.
They didn't take it, but
That's what cost them the game.
yeah. So Mitch
Warriors,
Moses,
on the other hand, they made their moments count.
yeah,
Tanner Boyd puts Lecker through with the
that was
perfect
such a
ball.
good try.
Perfect ball. Just what form? What has Tanner Boyd ate in that preseason?
I think he ate Cleary's toes.
Okay.
No,
All right.
I'm joking. No, he's been crazy.
Tanner Boyd, he's been eating 7 Weet Bixes a day.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know what's happened to him. He's just been in elite form
Calm,
since the start of the year.
composed. His kicking game has been elite.
Yeah.
Like the fact that they have Metcalf ready to go, but they're not putting him in.
Metcalf starting on the bench.
That just shows you, like, Metcalf was leading the Dally M's after round 12 last
I
year.
would have not have guessed. If you were to tell me last year that the Wars would not be playing Metcalf because they're playing Tanner Boyd instead,
Bro,
I would have laughed in your face.
I would have spat on you. No, I'm joking. I'm joking. I'm joking.
No, it's just insane what form Tanner Boyd is in this year.
He's been very good.
Fantasy owners are cheering.
Yeah, I don't have him.
I didn't have him. But he's elite.
Speaking of fantasy, let's speak about the best forward in the game right now.
Jackson
Ford. Holy hecker. Where did this come from?
Fucking insane.
He played like 75 minutes.
Yeah.
He didn't
There's been a couple games where he's 3 games, or I think he's played 80 minutes.
He's played 80.
He's played the full
back
80.
to back. In the
Breakdown.
middle. That's not normal. That's Payne Haas level.
Yeah.
Payne Haas sometimes doesn't even do 80. No, many times he doesn't do 80. He usually does 70.
Yeah.
He's doing 80 in the middle. And
Honestly,
it's not
him and Twile, I've got to give flowers. Because Twile's putting in 80.
We'll talk about
Ford's putting in 80. They're the 2 players that stand out to me the most this week.
And they're both Blues.
Yeah.
Hey, Queensland. Be prepared.
Garvin at 6.
But Jackson Ford, you know what's good about him playing like 70, 80? They're not shit 70 minutes. They're like elite 70 minutes as a middle. He is so powerful. He can offload. He barely misses a tackle. If you look at his tackle efficiency, it's like high 90%.
Yep.
He's been the best. I have another hot take. If he doesn't get picked for Origin, and Cleary obviously will get picked, and if he stays 70 to 80 minutes for the rest of the year, he's going to win the Dally M. He's the leader, and he's up by 6 points.
Yeah.
If Cleary misses 3 games and he's playing all 3,
yeah. You know what's funny? He's just it's like God's just been like, oh, Mitch Barnett's injured. Let's just give you another Mitch Barnett.
Times 10.
Yeah.
Actually, no, not times. Mitch Barnett's good.
Mitch Barnett is an Origin.
Yeah, he's a
starter.
Gun. He's a gun.
But
yeah, let's just give you another Origin forward.
I think they're gonna give him a Blues jersey. But I really genuinely believe that.
Yeah.
AFB's not there.
Yeah.
I think Payne might be riddled with an injury. I don't know if he'll play this year.
I have a good question. It's a bit off topic, but it's not. Who do you think's the best forward pack in the comp? Because I know my answer.
I'm going to go... I don't know if we have the same one.
Okay.
Roosters.
I don't have the same one as you.
Who do you have?
Warriors.
I mean, yeah.
I can change your mind. Ready? I reckon I can change your mind here.
Okay.
They got Wade Egan, most underrated 9. He's elite 9. They have the 4-time premiership... Wait, 4? Yeah, the 4-time premiership winner, James Fisher-Harris.
Yeah.
Just chilling there. Just chilling there, mind you.
Aaron.
And they have Jackson Ford, the Dally M leader, who plays 80 most games. They have the most damaging ball runner this year, Leka Halasima. They have the most experienced back rower in the comp probably right now, Kurt Capewell.
Mm-hmm.
They literally have Aaron Clark there, who won Dally M last year as a lock.
Mm-hmm.
And then I want to talk about this kid, Val Munga. Oh my goodness. Him off the bench. He's the best impact player I think I've ever seen.
Yeah. 100%.
Actually, no, that's a bit of a emotional. But
I back that.
He is so
coming
good
off the bench, man.
Did you
Like,
see what he did to Dylan Walker?
Oh.
Holy. He is a elite player. But we'll start with the Warriors. Like, we'll start a bit negative as well. Like, they start off pretty slow.
They did.
Like, Eels were giving it to them. They started
Yep.
off pretty slow. They need to, like, really capitalize on who they are. They're big middles. They just need to run through the middle, run through the door. They just made a couple silly errors.
They found a lot more success on the edges.
Yeah.
That Khan Pereira try.
Oh my god.
That was beautiful.
What a signing.
That was sexy. Oh, bro, Khan Pereira, like,
He's so underrated.
just give the ball to him. And there was a moment where, look, Roger Tuivasa-Sheck, sometimes you have a brain fart middle of the field. He breaks the line.
He's been good, Roger.
All he has to do is just pass left.
Yeah.
And he just doesn't pass.
But he did pass another time and he got it. Like,
I know, but
bro,
it would have
Roger's
given
been
him his
so
second try
good.
in the next 10 minutes.
Roger's been so underrated.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
Overall, they were much more composed than Para.
Even DWZ, he was good.
Yeah. There's always going to be a DWZ dive every week, just jumping over the touch.
Curly hair mullet.
Yeah.
But I want to give a shout out to the Warriors socials team. They are the best team in the NRL. You got to watch their TikToks.
Oh, they are good.
They are so funny.
Good.
Watch
They're really
them on
good.
Instagram. TikTok's their best. Just give them a follow. They're so funny. They are so funny. But yeah, that's the Eels versus Wild.
If the Wilds want that top 4 spot, they're just got to clean up those errors a little bit. Small errors.
100%.
Just those little small niggle things.
Yeah, I agree. All right, let's go next game, Saturday. Last game of Saturday.
Yep.
I'm starting here. I'm fucking angry with this game. Roosters versus Broncos.
I'll let you take the cake on this one.
The referee, you should be slapped. 25 penalties. 25 penalties. Bro, what are we talking about? 25 penalties. He literally... Penalty. I just pushed him if you're listening on the
Do we
podcast.
want to talk about Victor Radley?
Oh, I forgot about that. I'm so angry. That was the worst reffed game I've seen in the last 10 years.
Yeah.
25 penalties. Wait. It was 24 25. I'm pretty confident it was 25. Victor Radley put his whole weight on, who was it? No, not Mariner. Karapani or Jesse Arthurs? Who was it?
I'm not sure.
It was one of them. Sorry, I forget who. He put all his weight on him. And then the guy had to go off. He's injured. Mind you, this happened to Tigers the other week. Straight sin bin.
Yep.
Appy Coruscant.
Yep.
And Appy's got 4 weeks now.
Mm-hmm.
Straight sin bin. Radley puts his whole weight. Way worse than Appy Coruscant's. Yep, penalty, nothing. Okay? That's already pissed me off. Straight after that, head highs someone. Penalty, fair enough. The next fucking play, head highs someone again. And the guy goes, and the ref goes, yeah, you just need to keep it down, mate.
Yeah, calm it down a bit.
Calm it down. Like, are you
Somewhat
fucking
down.
joking? He just hip dropped someone. He got injured, and he done 2 head highs, and it's not a sin bin.
Yep.
That ref is...
He needs to calm it down a bit.
He needs to reevaluate his career. That was really bad reffing. But, yeah,
And
for
it
me...
ruined a good comeback as well. For me, stop and start. Broncos are on a roll.
We'll talk about Broncos later because someone did a really dumb thing from Broncos. Let's
Yep.
start with the Roosters. Roosters started, but let's fuck off the ref for a bit. We'll start with Roosters. Roosters played really well.
The edges
They
were on fire
started
early.
so good.
The edges, Sue along.
Their whole team just outmuscled Broncos at the start.
Mhm.
They wanted it more, but
You know what's great about Roosters?
yeah,
That they like going to the right edge with Marky Mark.
Mhm.
Granny got injured early. They had to bring in
Cody Ramsey. What a story!
That's a good story.
4 years back. It took
Yep.
him 4 years, and he's back.
And
Good on
he's
him.
back.
Good on him.
That right edge
Yeah,
is lethal, but that left edge is just as lethal
yeah.
with Daniel Tupou, and Savala.
Savala's been so
He's
good.
been playing great. He's been playing great.
I don't think they're going to bring Billy Smith back in. Like,
It'll
Savala
be-
is so good at left centre.
It'll be a toss-up to see what Robinson does.
Mm.
But either way, they're not losing. Like, in that...
Who do they verse next week? Let's actually have a quick look. I just want to have a quick look. So, Titans.
Titans. I think that's another Savala masterclass.
That's a Sam Walker.
And how great did Derek Daly Cherry Evans look at the start?
Oh, well, the critics of the start of the year was, is he going to take the ball too much? Is he going to control Sam Walker? Sam Walker's a 7, not him.
Yep.
He actually played his role perfectly.
Mhm.
And he's actually not been overplaying his hand
Yep.
as a half. He's been exceptional.
He knows what to do, how to do it. He's got the experience. Probably one of the most experienced, if not the most experienced half in the game right now.
I think he is, or Adam Reynolds.
2012 or 13 he started
2011.
playing?
2011.
2011.
Started. I think he's got, or Ben Hunt. I think Ben Hunt was 2010.
Currently active right now.
Yeah. Yeah. He's
Giving it to...
if he's not 1, he's 2.
Yeah.
Most experienced half in the game.
Yeah. He's running the ball, controlling things.
Yep.
Exactly why he's been brought in.
Yep.
That's why he was brought in.
Yeah. I feel like last couple of weeks they've been good, but their middles haven't been like exceptional. I feel like before Lindsay Collins got HIA'd and Nafahu, they played an excellent game against Xavier Willison, Ben Tolte, youngster, Pat Carrigan. I felt like they really gave it to him. Yeah, they really did. Yeah, even Teddy, he was very good.
He was playing well.
He was very, very good. But yeah.
Now on to the Broncos.
The Broncos, you could tell they're missing Payne Haas.
They are. They
They're really
They're very short in the middle there.
Yeah.
Like, they got a lot of injuries in the middle.
Yeah.
They're hurt.
Yeah.
They're hurting right now. They've got a lot of injuries. But look, I'm gonna say the heart that their substitutes are in, like their hearts are insane.
Oh.
Like they want these games.
Brisbane are just mentality monsters. No. Sorry. Second half mentality monsters. They are.
Oh yeah.
When they flip into gear,
Comeback monsters.
They're literally giants. But one thing I want to critique Majon. I just think Xavier Willison, he's played so good the last 2 weeks in the middle.
Yep.
They put him on the edge.
Yep.
And I just don't think he's definitely not an edge player.
Yeah.
They had the Galzowski guy.
You saw how when he scored, he played it through the middle.
Yeah.
But that's where he needs to be.
He needs to be in the middle. He needs to be like when Payne Huss gets back, he needs to be partnering him.
Yep.
He's his partner in crime.
100%.
So yeah, I just think they got out muscled in the first half. They done a very good job to get back into the second half with their key players.
The aura from Reece Walsh though.
Mr. Aura himself.
Walking out of that tunnel, that was aura. That was aura.
He's so good. And
then opening the scoring for them.
Yeah.
50 minutes in.
Yeah.
50 minutes in is when they started scoring.
Yeah.
30-0.
Yeah. 30-0.
And they came back within a tries difference.
Yeah. And then the ref was like, hello.
I'm
still here. I'm relevant. Okay. I'm a ref. Ruined the whole game.
He did ruin
the whole
game.
I want to say this. He was right on this occasion. That thing that Staggs done when he elbowed Savala, you can tell Savala got in his head. That was so stupid. Yeah. He costed him the game with that sin bin.
Yeah.
Because in my opinion, they had all the momentum. They were probably going to win that.
Yeah. Like, the thing I love also, sorry just to keep bringing it back up, Walsh, his assists, effort, involvement, that's why he's a superstar. Yeah. That's what won them the grand final.
Yeah. He's literally a go fish. He has no brain when he fucks up. He'll go for it again. He'll go for it again. Yeah. He'll go for it again.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter if he stuffs up. I remember watching a game for Warriors when he played for Warriors. He missed 3 field goals to win it. You know what he did? He took the 4th one. He won it. He doesn't care if he fucks up. Yeah. It's one of the best traits to have. Because, like, a lot of players nowadays, like, if you miss a field goal, you miss a big play, they're going to be down on confidence.
Hurt your confidence, yeah.
Him? Nah, I'm back in it. Let's go.
100%.
Yeah, he's... I'm scared to verse him in Origin.
Oh, yeah.
We have to verse him in Origin.
And the shit thing is, it's either him, and if it's not him, it's gonna be Ponga. I can't be bothered.
I mean, Walsh, you can be a blue for one. But yeah, good win, Roosters. Sorry to like ruin your win by talking about the ref, but I just think the ref, and I'm not saying the ref was bad, like, and just for Roosters. I'm saying the ref was bad in general.
Yeah, bad for the Broncos and Roosters.
Yeah,
it was
like,
just a terrible performance on the ref's part.
Yeah,
but not to take away the win from Roosters.
Yeah, no,
Obviously,
good win. Very
that
good
that
win.
was their deserved win.
Roosters at Allianz. They've been.
It's like Storm at Amy. Sometimes.
Well, not this year.
Sometimes.
It's like Galvin in the sixth jumper for
Yeah,
Blues.
it's like Galvin at Belmore. Never lost.
He's never played there.
100% win rate.
But yeah, good win, Roosters. Broncos, use are fine. I know use are fine. Use will be fine.
Yep.
Just gotta clean up them silly errors and use will be fine.
Next game.
Oh my god, what a game!
I'm going to say this is the game of the week.
Yeah, it was so
Game of the
entertaining.
week.
So obviously, Knights versus Rabbits won 42-38 at Newcastle. Do you see the crowd? Oh,
How live was it?
I want to go Newcastle. The fans there are
Yeah.
just something else. They're just
100%. Like they're showing up. The
Yeah.
fans are showing up, and you can see the impact that it's had on the players. Like
yeah.
they're coming out to play.
Well, that's
Like-
what Newcastle's all about. They work hard all week. That's what they're built on. That's what
Yeah.
Andrew Johns built them on. They work hard all week. They go watch their team, and their team doesn't give up. And they didn't give up.
Mm-hmm.
They literally scored in the 73rd minute to win it.
Yeah.
Like, that was a crazy game. I don't want to go into depth of a lot of the players because there's so many tries that they've done.
There was so many great players that game.
But yeah, I just think Knights left edge is
Lethal.
very, very good. Like,
Lethal.
left edge is good, right? Like Dylan Lucas.
Yeah. They came out flying.
Oh,
Like straight through the middle, quick points, and had Souths under pressure immediately.
yeah.
Like that's why Dylan Lucas was outstanding.
I want to talk about this player. Egg on my face. Dylan Brown. I laughed at the signing for the 1.3 mil for 10 years. I think a lot of people did.
It's paying off now.
Let's be honest. Wow. He to set up that last try was
Yep.
he played so well, Dylan Brown. He's a good player.
And not just that, it's smart because obviously, unfortunately for Jack Wyden, who was out on
that
the
was
edge.
a big loss. Yeah.
That's the edge that Dylan Lucas, Margie was attacking.
Yep.
And
Bradman.
he smelt blood.
Literally.
He
Look,
smelt blood.
that edge. Dylan Lucas, Bradman Best.
Dylan Brown smelt blood,
Margie.
went straight for that edge. Dylan Lucas done his job.
Yep.
Margie on fire. Bradman Best.
Yep.
You can't stop them.
Yep.
When they're on their day, you can't stop them.
Yep.
And then you add, not just that, you add Kalen Ponga to the mix. Just lifts everything times 10.
His energy is just... I don't know how you can stop him. I genuinely don't.
Like, I'll go back to that Daily M, the 2023 Daily M.
Yeah, the one
Between-
with SJ.
Between him and SJ. And like, you're like, nah, SJ deserved that. But you can't look past what Ponga done that year.
Yeah.
In that short amount of time,
Yeah.
he did get sixes every game.
Yeah. Did you see how good was it to see that Ponga? I think it came out like a week ago. He went up to his they did the meeting room for the game coming up,
Mm-hmm.
and he went up to his teammates saying, "Oh, I've extended," and he's like, "I'm so happy I've extended and not done it through this bullshit media. I want to tell you boys, I'm really happy. I'm really excited." Like that was
Yeah.
cool to see. That was
That's-
really cool to see.
I'd love that.
I love Ponga at Knights.
Yeah. Like, look, you could have came to the Bulldogs. Would have loved him there.
Okay.
But nah, he's a knight.
Yeah.
He's a knight. No,
Yeah,
no other way around it.
yeah.
I see him retiring at Knights.
I hope so.
Yeah.
He's look, he does get injured quite a bit. I just hope he goes on a good run. If Ponga on a good run,
He's playing. That's what I'm saying. He's playing Origin. It's him and Walsh. I reckon they're both going to make the team anyway.
yeah, he'll play
Billy
off the
Slater's
bench.
Billy Slater's not dumb. He's going to find a way to get them both in the team.
What position did Billy Slater play?
Fullback.
Exactly. So he's gonna know. He knows.
Yeah, he knows. He knows
how to get the best out of
Yeah.
it. But yeah, good. I felt really bad for. Are we gonna still talk about Knights, or do you wanna switch over to still talk about Knights? Greg Marziu, what a powerful winger.
That's why he's in the team of the week.
Yeah, like he has a couple, like, not brain explosion, but he always makes an error or two. But this game, he really showed his value.
Yeah.
He was very powerful. Scored a hat trick. Their left edge was just exceptional.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, Fletcher Sharp, the mullet man, X Factor.
Yeah.
But yeah,
And we'll go on to Rabbitohs now.
Yep.
It's just they never recovered like obviously they had that comeback.
Yeah.
But at the start they were just struggling. They were
Yeah.
struggling to recover from the start. And then they're under pressure and they just didn't get out of it.
yeah,
And then Trell Mitt happened.
yeah.
Trell Mitt.
He got a try assist the first half. He had a bit of a quiet game, but quiet half. Sorry,
Quiet half.
game. Quiet half. But I think the Jack Wyden injury really hurt them because he's a very good defensive center. He scrambles, he hits hard,
Mm-hmm.
he knows what he's doing in defense. I think another issue.
He's a vet.
Yeah, he's literally a vet.
Like
he looks
no way
after,
around it.
He looks after cats. He looks after dogs. He's a vet. I'm joking. Nah, but I think Wayne really messed up. They put Keon Klaumatangi on the edge, and they had no go power in the middle.
Yeah.
He's literally like an elite middle. He is an elite middle, and they put him on the edge. So I feel like that was really, really bad.
And there were good moments. Like there were big try-saving tackles from them.
Murray,
Yeah.
far out.
And overall they just got to be unlucky at the end.
I think, last week, like, they didn't get a lot scored on, but it was Melbourne who are really poor right now. But I feel like they really need to work on their defense because their attack is there.
Yeah.
We know their attack's there. They got the best attacking weapons in the
They just got exposed on that edge from Whiten's injury.
Wyden's injury, yeah. Even Duncan, how good's he been?
Oh, he's been insane. There's a bit of a controversy with Cody Walker at the end there. I just think got a bit of a hot head. He needs to learn how to relax a little bit.
Yeah. Cody Walker's
but he's always been like that.
Special player. He's just a fiery. He's a competitor.
Yeah.
That's what he is.
Fiery human.
He's a competitor. But I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
Origins around the corner. Who are you picking?
Trell Mitt.
No.
I'm picking Trell Mitt.
Everyone's picking Trell Mitt. Serious question.
Yeah.
They versed today. They didn't go up against each other. They were on different edges.
Mm-hmm.
You're Laurie Daly. Who are you picking for your team? Dylan Lucas or Tallis Duncan?
Look.
That's a tough question.
That is a hard one. I'm not going to lie to you. Duncan.
Really?
Duncan.
Why?
I just feel like he's a bit more... I reckon, come that origin time,
Yeah.
I think he's going to just go into a different gear that we've already seen now.
Yeah.
I think he's going to find the extra gear and he'll play even harder.
I heard this story. I'm choosing Lucas.
Yeah.
Because of this story alone.
Right.
But I think Lucas is exceptional.
You'll probably change my mind.
So I heard this thing off a podcaster, our favourite, Guru.
Yeah.
So apparently, when the Knights were at the airport for Vegas, they saw the Bulldogs players, and apparently, like, the Bulldogs players went and said hi to him, and he was
They said hi to Dylan.
yeah, and he was like, he didn't want to fucking talk to him because he's like, no, I don't give a fuck about you. I only care about my team. I want to win this fucking game. I think it was. When did we verse Knights? Was it for the preseason? Actually, sorry, not Vegas. It's for the preseason.
For the preseason, okay.
He's like, I don't want to fucking talk to you. I want to fucking beat you. I don't give a shit. He's a mentality monster. He's got that fire in him. I think that's what Blues need.
Yeah.
No respect. Don't give Queensland respect. They don't deserve it.
Honestly, I'd get Hamole back in there as well.
Yeah?
I want to see Hamole in that blue jersey.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't.
No?
Nah.
Why not?
I don't think he's built for Origin.
Nah. I think he is Origin.
Nah.
Get him in a scrap.
I didn't say it.
Get him in with Paddy Carrigan. Start throwing him.
No, I love him. This is my issue. They never start him.
Yeah.
He's not a good impact player. He's either start him on the edge, let him cause havoc, or just don't pick him at all. But they've picked him the last 2 years on the bench. Like,
I think, look, I'm not going to go with Critter this year.
you're not?
Angus Crichton.
Oh, okay.
Angus Crichton. I'm going to go with Stephen Crichton. I think he's going to find that level maybe next week after.
I think once his injury is a bit better.
Yeah, and there's that as well. I think they are going to go with Hudson, and
Yeah,
I
I
think
agree.
I want them to play Hamole. I want him to start.
Really?
I think he will provide value more than anyone thinks.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
That's my little roughy origin pick.
I like it. For
That's
him
my
to
little-
start.
Yeah,
See, I would like him to start or don't play. One of the two.
Yeah.
If he's on the bench, no.
yeah,
Because I
He's-
can pick 10.
he's
I
not
can
like
pick
a
30 players better than him on the bench.
yeah.
But yeah, anyway, very good win, Knights. Very, very good win.
Great win.
Good.
It was such a good game. That was the best game I've seen in a while.
That was a very entertaining game. Like, usually you watch high scoring games. Like last week, what was the high? Like Cowboys vs Sharks. That was high scoring, but that wasn't fun to watch. I feel like this one was really up in the air.
Yeah.
But so next game we have the Sharks who pumped the Tigers. What a
Yeah.
statement.
I honestly, I had tipped the Tigers.
Yeah.
You obviously tipped the
I
Sharks.
tipped Sharks. I saw Nakora back in the back row. I saw Shark Park.
Yeah.
This is like a perfect time slot for them. This is Sharks. Like they had and also Tigers had a few out. I feel
They
like
had Appy out. They
if-
had Dream Buller out.
Buller, they also had KPP.
Yep. But I think Dewey was the guy. Like, I thought Dewey was going to be that guy.
It's
I thought.
unfortunate.
And it's just unfortunate what happened to
Injury,
him.
yeah.
But he did get the try.
Yeah.
Like, of course he's going to get the try.
Yeah.
He's just in elite form.
We'll start with Sharks and we'll go to Tigers.
Yeah.
So, like, where do we start? They just destroyed them in
Smart,
their
controlled.
left edge. Wilton scored 3.
Yeah.
Iro scored 3.
Yeah.
How good was Iro?
He's insane.
His line running.
Like, even the week before,
Yeah.
scored 3.
Like we're glazing Iro, but the setup from Hines from multiple of them tries, like he ran in perfect shape. He took on the defense. He lured in the center, and then he just popped it to Iro in
Yeah.
multiple times.
They didn't force anything.
No.
They just built pressure.
Yeah.
They played their game. They created chances.
Talakai, his line running.
Yeah, that's why I gave you the
He
player of the week.
was
The
excellent.
yes or no game.
Excellent, yeah. So even Trindle was great. He could have even been better, but that's the funny part. Kennedy was good.
Kennedy was playing mad.
Oh, I have 2 negatives actually.
Hmm?
Sorry, Sharks fans. I have 2 negatives.
Yeah.
One, AFB is not up to scratch.
Yeah, AFB is not playing Origin this year.
Nah, if he does that form, no chance. He was really bad. What was the stat? 6 runs.
So he had 0 tackle breaks,
0 offloads.
0 offloads, and only 6 runs
Mhm.
with 15 minutes left to go in the game.
Yeah. And another guy I want to talk
And he had
about.
over 40 minutes.
Yeah, I don't think he's good, but another guy I don't want to talk about. I want to talk about. Sorry, is Toby Rudolph. I believe he should be dropped. No, seriously, I reckon Sharks fans will agree with me.
Yeah.
He's just last year he had really good patches at the back end, but he just like drops the ball, does dumb things like. They kicked it to him. Brayley, I think it was Brayley, caught it. Or Trindle, passed it to him, and he just drops it. Like, just simple, unforced errors. Like, fair enough if your error gets forced, but yeah, that was really bad. I think they should drop him, but we'll talk more about the positives of Sharks. What about Hines and Trindle just controlling the whole game? Like, there was a moment there that Tigers had 50 tackles, had to make 50 tackles in that second half.
Yeah.
That was just.
There were so many chances that the Sharks lost.
Yeah,
They dropped the ball on their red zone quite a few times.
Yeah, it could have been like
this
50.
could have
Oh,
been
it
like
was 50. Sorry.
this could have been like an 80 game. I'm not joking.
Yeah, literally.
Like,
They look like they were running downhill.
yeah.
Genuinely downhill. Like they were.
Tigers were playing uphill. They were just cruising downhill.
Brayley's been exceptional.
Yeah.
He literally like took advantage of Appy not being there perfectly.
It's he'll be the 9, I reckon, for Origin.
I hope he's the 9.
And it'll be, you never know with Daly. He could pick Robson. Don't know. But
could pick someone else.
Chances are Bailey Hayward. He could pick Bailey Hayward. He will pick Brayley, I think.
I hope he does.
I hope he does.
Brayley against Queensland would be mad because Brayley to me is like not as like I
He's
think
the New South Wales version of Harry Grant.
Yeah, I think Grant's the best. We all know that he is the best. But if there's someone that's second best that's as close to him, it's Brayley.
Yeah.
He's one of the fittest guys in the comp. He never looks tired at all. He makes like 50, 60 tackles and he's just
He's ready to go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He could play 100 minutes. He'll be fine. Literally. But yeah, good on the Sharks. Very good win. Good bounce back because they've been poor the last few weeks.
There were question marks.
Yeah.
Big question marks regarding their defense.
Yeah.
On the edge of Talakai and Stone Street.
Yep.
They let in a few.
I feel like Stone
week
Street,
before.
he made a couple errors, but I feel like he was a bit better.
Yeah, he played a bit better this week, but can't fault him, man. He's young. He's learning.
He's
learning the
yeah.
game. Obviously, when Mortalo comes back, you know.
He's in.
He's in.
But how good was Hiroti?
Bro, Haradi was playing well.
He's just over the last 4 or 5 years, Hiroti's been in that team. He's just a good filling-in player. He's so good for clubs. Like, he's not a starter every week, but when he comes in, he does a good job.
Yeah, Earl was really helping out Stone Street.
Yeah, very.
This game.
Very, very good. Very good game, Sharks. Very good. So, who do they verse next week? Do you know? I'll have a look now.
Verse.
Let's have a look. So they verse next week. Rabbitohs at a core. Wow.
Rabbitohs home game.
That is an interesting game. But we'll talk about our tips after this.
Yeah.
We'll
yeah.
finish
We'll finish off
analysis.
this podcast with the tips.
Yeah. So let's talk about Tigers.
Look, it's just it's the matter of Dewey going down early.
That hurt him a lot.
That if Dewey, look, I'm going to say this now. The scoreline was 52
to 10.
Yeah. If Dewey played, I reckon it would have been a lot closer and could have been momentum shifts.
Yeah.
Tigers could have even won.
Possibly.
Because the game was there when Dewey was in.
Oh, yeah, 100%.
Dewey just structured the attack.
Yeah.
Tigers didn't know what they would. Like, they had nothing going for them. Like,
look, I'm not going to be lenient on Tigers, but because they conceded 52. Yes, they didn't have their players, but like when a good team doesn't have their key players, for example, Broncos, when they don't have their good players, they rely on their structure. Tigers aren't relying on their structure.
you know
They're
what?
relying on
I'm
their
not even going
players.
to sugarcoat it a bit. Jock Madden and Jerome Luai, they're more than enough competent to win that game.
Yeah, they
Just
are.
because Dewey's out.
Yeah, I
Just
agree.
because Dewey's out, that doesn't mean it's a loss.
I agree, and it's not like Taruva's a bad fullback.
Yeah.
Taruva's a good enough fullback.
He was playing his game.
Yeah. It wasn't the players' issue.
They just couldn't build pressure.
Yeah.
It seemed like everything went against them. They couldn't find a 50-50.
Taylor May wanted to just punch on with everyone. Like he should should be dropped.
Bit of a hothead. I think maybe Makasini, who knows, might come back in when he's fit.
He needs a reality check in my opinion.
I think it's not a good look. You know, it's obviously there's a bit of biff.
It's a bit of biff, but like it's a bit unnecessary biff. That was a key moment.
Yeah.
That
and Cody Walker.
Tigers were only down by 10 at that moment that Taylor May did that.
Yeah.
And it was fifth tackle. So they would have got the ball back and who knows what could have happened. If they scored one more, they're 6 points out.
Mm-hmm.
But he made that stupid error. He wanted to have a punch on. I haven't watched the press conference of
Was that 10 minutes?
Benji?
10 points behind when he did that.
Yes. It was 10 points. He was 10 points behind when he did that. And it was fifth tackle, so they were about to get the ball.
Wow.
Yeah. So I want to watch Benji's press conference if anything, he says anything about that. But if I know Benji, he's not going to be happy with that. He would be filthy with that.
He'll be seething.
He'll be very angry and upset with his player. But I just want to give a good stat regarding how good the Sharks were. Tigers only made 290 meters the second half. Do you know how much Sharks made? This is what I'm talking about running downhill. No, 1,100 meters they made in one half running downhill.
That explains the 52.
That's like 800 meters difference.
Yeah.
Like they demolished
Ball
them.
possession was just insane. You watch TV, you didn't see Tigers hold the ball once.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
it was all Sharks, repeat sets.
Yeah.
Trent work his magic, Hines working his magic. They're scoring through Teague, scoring through Kale.
Yeah.
It was just a Sharks dominance. That
Sharks
game.
were just doing what Sharks do in
Sharks,
the Bermuda Triangle. That's their
Yeah.
little home. They love it. All right. Anything else on Tigers?
No.
No.
I think we're ready to go to the last game
Last
of the
game.
week.
Interesting game.
Interesting game.
Panthers
It was a
versus
close
Eagles.
game.
Very close. Shouldn't have been that close, but it was that close. The Fozball.
The Foz.
The Fozball.
4-0.
I love what Manly are doing. Let's start with Manly. Like Foreign, what he does so well is every team he verse, his team adapts to how they play.
Yeah.
For example, this week, everyone knows how Panthers play. They want to get in the rhythm. Sea Eagles got in the rhythm for him for like 60 to 70% of that game.
It was tit for tat.
Literally. Like, I felt like Foz is doing such a good coaching job, sorry. Like, even watching him in the thing, he's stressing, he's loving it. Like,
He's very passionate,
he's
man.
very passionate.
Loves his
he's
Manly.
through
That's
and
his,
through.
Yeah.
Like,
That's his team.
and we're forgetting he's literally missing a top 3 fullback in the game on his day.
And he's
Tom
missing,
Trbojevic
and they missed Jamal Fogarty.
and Jamal Fogarty.
Yeah.
Like, oh my God. He done exceptional. They lost by 2.
Yeah.
I will talk about one try, but we'll talk about that later.
Mm-hmm.
But that youngster, Joey Walsh, he came in and filled the shoes of Jamal Fogarty. The composure he has.
He was doing it
I
well.
need to check his age.
Doing it well.
Yeah, the composure he has. I don't like you saw that try. Like it wasn't a try assist, but it should have been.
Yeah.
He no-look passed
Mm-hmm.
to Olukwatu. Olukwatu made a break, passed it into Bullimore, and
Yep.
they scored. Like he is going to be a very good half. I want to check his age. What age do you reckon he is? Joey Walsh.
I would say 21.
He's 19.
That is insane.
I'm 5 years older than him, by the way. He's 19.
And he's already carving up.
He done that against Panthers.
Penrith.
Like he
Done that
is-
against Cleary, by the way.
Cleary. Like they lost by 2.
Yeah.
They lost by 2 against arguably one of the best teams ever. But yeah, who stood out to you for Seagulls?
Seagulls?
Yeah.
I think I loved a bit of Hamole.
He was
I
exceptional.
know I've been grading him a bit this podcast.
You love him.
But I love
He's your
Hamole.
boy, eh?
Olukwatu's my guy.
He's a good player. He was very damaging.
On Hamole's day, here's a hot take for you. On Hamole's day, he's one of the best second rowers in the comp.
Oh yeah, that's not even a hot take.
No. Like, he will if he just finds that form, that consistency that maybe Foreign can give him,
Oh, 100%.
I think Olukwatu, he will finish his career in elite.
I have a question.
Yep.
So we know how good Joey Walsh played. He
Yep.
played very good.
Mm-hmm.
Would you, when Fogarty's back, put Fogarty back in, obviously, would you keep Brooks or would you get the youngster in, get his numbers up, get his appearances up? He looks so good.
Just depending on the contract of Brooksy. I don't know what it is.
I think it's his next year is his last year or this year.
Right.
Let's just say next year's his last year. What would you do?
Look, I think out of all people, we should know the answer to this question.
Yeah.
I would not move Luke Brooks out.
Yeah.
Look what happened to the Bulldogs when they moved Sexton out. They changed their halves pairing.
But can I say something? They changed their half pairing to move Sexton out. But what Bulldogs done wrong is they put the fucking best 5'8" in 7. They're not doing that in this case.
Yeah.
They're actually putting a better version of a 5'8" than Luke Brooks is. That's my point.
Do you think this kid has it more than Luke Brooks already?
I think not already, but I think the potential he does is he will.
You want to get in there early.
I want to get him there early.
Yeah.
Like,
get him situated.
Put it this way: do we really think Manly are going to win the comp?
No, but I reckon they'll make the 8.
You reckon?
And I don't want to shift their halves, like mess up their halves early this year, create controversy within the club.
But there's no
noise.
controversy. You know why? Because who's their coach? Foreign's an interim.
Yeah.
So why not just bite the bullet, get him in, get him playing good for next year? He's ready. At least they have a proper structure.
Yeah. I mean, for me, it's just a case of if it ain't broke. They're going 4-0. Obviously, you lose to Panthers. Panthers are Panthers.
Panthers.
Who do they have next week? Who do
Seagulls
have next week?
Let's have a look. They have Brisbane at 4 Pines, but
4 Pines Broncos. Do we see anyone back for Broncos in the middle?
It's going to be similar.
Yeah.
Similar team. Payne-Haas isn't back. It'll be similar. I think they will put Xavier Wilson back in the middle to start. I would say I actually agree with you, but I do think they should bring him in soon. For what he showed against Panthers at that age, I think they should. I have one critique, but I want to talk about just with one of the tries. The Lehigh Hopewadi try that they scored should definitely not have been a try. Sorry, Manly fans, but definitely shouldn't have been a try. I feel like, I don't feel like.
Cooper Cronk was livid, wasn't he?
Yeah. Oh, did you hear that? Cooper Cronk.
I've never heard Cooper Cronk like that.
No.
I've never heard him go, no, sorry, this is a no try.
Yeah, he's like,
sorry, fans, this is a no try.
This is a no try. Because people don't understand. It's smart what Cronk said, because not a lot of people understand this. It's not just... So what happened was, just for your information, Cleary got taken out on his inside shoulder, which is illegal for starters.
Yep.
But what a lot of people don't actually think, it's not just like him getting taken out. He is also talking to his outside man, Paul Alamotti, to either say, come in or go out. So he got taken out.
Obviously, Cleary was going to continue that run.
To
he was going to push
Brooks.
Alamotti out.
Yep, and push Alamotti out, but he couldn't.
Couldn't do that.
So that was very smart from Cronk. That not a lot of people know about. Like,
that's the ball knowledge.
Yeah,
that's the ball knowledge.
Communication is like one of the most important things in defense, and in that scenario, he couldn't because he got taken out. So it's good. Like it's like Panthers won at the end of the day, so it's not that bad to worry about. But if that's a grand final, and that happens, and someone wins off that, like that is, I'm telling you now, if that call was in a grand final, they would have given it a no try.
Yeah. There would have been a bit more consistency in the grand final there, I reckon.
Yeah.
My biggest thing with me is I'm a sucker for consistency.
Yeah,
I want there to be consistency.
Yeah.
Like they've just thrown the disruptor rule out of the bin now.
Yeah.
Last, he was just jumping up, contesting, batting back with one hand.
They don't even throw it out the bin.
Two-hand rule.
They literally, like, some games do it, and other games they don't.
Yeah. Let's see.
I still don't understand the disruptor rule. It's so dumb. Like,
you have to be looking at the ball, contest it
with 2 hands.
Yeah,
but like, if I have a hand here and a hand like that, that still doesn't count. So you got to do that.
Yeah, you see Marky Mark
do it
2 times standard at least in a game, just batting it backwards with one hand.
Yeah,
it's like
it's ridiculous.
There's no consistency in the sport now.
It's ridiculous.
Everyone's coming off for a HIA, which granted it's a good thing, but sometimes they're not even getting hit in the head.
Yeah, 100%.
You know, someone's milking a penalty, and then they have to go off. You know, but that's the price.
Yeah. So yeah, honestly, good on you. Good on the Fosball.
They lost that game.
They're missing their halfback and fullback, and they lost by 2 points.
They lost that game. They had people out. Panthers almost had a full team.
They lost the fight. They won the war.
Yeah.
In my opinion.
They have such a bright future.
Yeah. Like, their back line, Lehigh. Obviously, Turbo gets injured a lot, but he's such a talent. Kohler.
Yeah.
Garrick's Garrick. We know how good. Sab's just X factor. His speed.
Give that ball to him in open space, and you will see a try.
And you got Fogarty, the experience of a half. You got this young kid, Joey Walsh.
Long kicking game from Fogarty.
Like, if
They have a recipe for everything.
Yeah.
They can create everything. They got
Yeah.
the speed. They got the long kicking
Their
game.
backline
They got the
is
short ball
one of the most
plays.
dangerous.
Yeah, their edges are elite.
Oof. How good's Ben Trebojevic been this year?
Yeah,
He's a talent.
even Gerbo's been a bit of a workhorse.
Like, he started off not that great, but I love him in his headgear.
Yeah, he's coming out.
1950s.
I love his headgear.
He's the goat.
He's got the best headgear in the comp.
He's the nicest guy. He's the goat.
Curran second. I love Curran's headgear.
Okay. Yeah. So yeah, good win, Seagulls. Oh, good. Oh, you didn't win, but good effort. Nearly won. But let's move on to Panthers.
Yeah.
Do you want to start?
Panthers, another win.
Another win, another day.
Yeah.
That's what they do.
Another week, another win. Panthers are Panthers.
I must say, Blaze Talongi's first try was fucking ridiculous.
Yeah, it was good.
That was really good. He made a. Blaze is so weird because he's up here one thing, and then like 2 minutes later he just.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, they're just doing what they do. Cleary's just Cleary.
Clez, I don't know if this is a hot take. I don't know.
Here we go.
But I think Cleary will go down as the best player to ever touch this. I think he's that guy.
I think he will get top 2. I think if Lachlan Galvin, once he finishes, he could be close. Alright, let's talk serious. Yeah, so Panthers did what Panthers do best. They won. Cleary masterclass as per usual. I feel like, but they made a lot of errors. They really made a lot of errors. It wasn't very Panthers. Like, I feel like Yo was doing good, but I don't know. They're a bit shaky now, eh?
It's not ego coming from me, but I do think that Dogs loss rattled them a little bit. They were flying, but they got too cocky. They thought they were going to run through the Bulldogs. Bulldogs love the hard games. That's one thing I know about my team. We show up for the hard games.
Yeah.
For the really hard games. The games where we're just not going to be that... We're not looking like we're going to get the win. We somehow managed to get that
It's
win.
like we only turn
close.
up if there's going to be a story behind it.
Yeah.
Like, literally.
It's like, yeah.
If
we
like
we want to be in the
lost the
Daily
Knights,
Telegraph.
we lost the Knights. If we beat Knights, what's the story? We beat Knights. Well,
Yeah.
cool. But
We don't seem to win the expected games, but we seem to win the unexpected games.
Yeah, I feel like obviously Panthers are the best team in the comp right now. I just feel like they're a bit shaky and they're a bit unstructured. Like the last few weeks, like I don't know, but they'll get back to what they do. They're still
It's early on.
8-1. They're 8-1.
Yeah. They haven't had a bye yet either.
Haven't they? I don't know.
I don't think they have. If they're 8-1, then they haven't had a bye.
I'm just like 8, like because it's round 9. I know they've only lost once. Let me check. Round 3, round 4, round 5, round
Haven't
6.
had a bye.
They haven't had a bye either. So the next bye is round 12. So
Round 12.
they got Raiders next week, which will be very interesting.
Mm-hmm.
I reckon Raiders could win.
Yeah.
Genuinely. It's at the nation's capital. And then they verse Dragons after. So, yeah. Alrighty.
All right. I think now we have to go into our little segment
Yep, let's do it.
of Origin picks.
Ooh, are we doing Origin?
We're going to do Origin. We're going to do a small little quick fire.
Let's just do 3 positions each. You ask me 3, I ask you 3. Who do we think?
Okay.
We can talk about it.
We'll make them different.
Let's do it.
All right. I'm going to give you the 8 and the 10. I want to hear your props.
Okay.
And I want to hear your fullback for the Blues.
Okay. I've thought about it. I'm having Isaiah Yo as one prop. In Origin, he just needs to run hard. He's one of the best runners. Murray's my 13.
Okay.
Because he's fast play the balls.
Yep.
Yo's my 10. I haven't really thought about my other prop. I have, but I just don't know if we have enough muscle if I bring him in. I really want Jackson Ford in there. But I just don't know if he's big enough, like an AFB or a Terrell May.
Do you think that controversy, funny you brought him up, that controversy last year regarding Terrell May, do you think he'll bring him back in? That Laurie Daly will choose him this year?
I think he will. I don't know if he's going to choose him, but I think like Laurie Daly's not deeping it that much. I reckon
Okay.
like if he's playing good, which Terrell May is playing good,
Yeah.
but actually I'm just going to go this one. This one's a bit safe. I'm going to go Yo as my 10, and I'm going to go Stefano. Stefano. I think Stefano's, if not Grant, has been the best Melbourne player. I know he's in the losing side, but he has been really good for him. He's the only middle that's trying, in my opinion.
No, not
If
wrong.
If Haas is back, obviously I'm choosing Haas. Haas and Yo are my middles. If not Stefano, probably Jackson forward. I just don't know. Depends on the edges, on how big our edges are. If we bring Ola Kawatu in, I'd probably do forward and Yo.
Yep.
But if we bring in like a Preston or like a Tallis Duncan or something like that, I'd probably go with a bit of a bigger body, bigger meat.
I like it.
Because if you just quickly, if you think about Queensland's middles, they don't have a lot of boppers. They just have like strong, quick, fast play the ball, smart players like Cotter, Carrigan, Tino. Tino's big, but not. You kind of get what I mean.
100%.
So fullback.
And I want your fullback. Who are you putting in that number one?
I've thought about it for like weeks. I'll be honest. I still don't know. Genuinely, I don't know.
It's a toss-up every week, isn't it?
I love Tedesco so much. I love him. I think...
he is the reigning Daily M.
I'm just worried. He's going to overplay his hand. If he overplays his hand, we're fucked.
Yeah.
That's my worry. But if I put Dylan Edwards in, it's Cleary's partner in crime. So, like, I'm going to go... My heart wants me to say Teddy, but I'm just going to say for Cleary's sake, because I think this is Cleary's year to own Origin. I think he just needs extra help.
Yeah. I'm
going to go Dylan Edwards.
Good thing about Dylan Edwards, he's no stranger to a good line ball that he gave to... who scored at the end there?
Tungo?
The last try?
Tungo.
He gave that ball to Tungo.
Tungo, yeah.
Just that kick down the middle.
Yeah, he can ball play as well.
That's, he's safe under the high ball now. There was a bit of how's it going last year with his ball catching. But
this year
he's tightened it up.
He's been as good as Teddy.
Yeah, they're both consistent. Look, honestly, you cannot go wrong.
You can't go wrong. Either
Teddy,
pick, I'm happy.
I
just feel like if I can confirm that Teddy's not going to overplay his hand and be taking an extra 10 runs that he's not meant to and leave it for other people, I'd pick Teddy. I actually would.
You're just going for the safety net of
Dylan Edwards. Dylan Edwards, you know what you're going to get.
Exactly. You're never going to get a bad performance with Dylan Edwards.
No, you'll get a 7 minimum.
Only time you'll see a bad performance if he's ever playing with injury, probably. Even then, will he even play that bad?
No. All right, your 3.
My turn. Ball knowledge right here.
All right, your 5'8". I want your 5'8". Okay. I want your right centre, because Latrell's left centre. Confirmed, it's Latrell. And I want your winger. And you can't say To'o. To'o's probably going to be...
To'o's going to be...
Right. Yeah, so I want the other one.
I'm going to start with the 5'8". Okay. I'm going to go Nicholas Hines.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. I like it.
I love your little Galvin experiment. Like, it is a good thought. It is a good thought. Obviously, Dewey's injured now. We don't know the severity of it, but
I think
it's unlikely they want to put him back in Origin.
They popped it back in.
Yeah.
So
it's minimum 2 weeks.
Yeah, it's not good.
I'm going to say 2 weeks. It's going to be swollen, this and that. I don't know if Dewey's going to play. And just to be safe, they don't cop an injury again. I don't think they're going to play him in Origin anyway.
Yeah.
Mitchell Moses, I don't think he's in form.
No.
He's just not in form. I need to see a bit more from him.
You'd go Nico, eh?
I would say either Nico. If Dewey was not injured, it would have been Dewey 120%.
Okay.
120%, he would have been the half.
I have a question for you.
Yep.
All in form, all of them. Who are you picking?
Dewey.
Really?
This year's form, picking Dewey.
I'm picking Moses.
Nah, back to Dewey. I'm going Dewey.
Moses' long kicking game. He's done it before. I reckon Cleary can play off him. I have a weird hot take. I'll talk about it next week, but I reckon Cleary can play really good.
You know what? I think
Dewey just
takes it to the team.
He does
He
take
takes
it to the team.
He runs the ball hard.
But he's got so much time. That's the thing about Origin. One thing one of the greats said, Jamie Soward, he said, in Origin, tactics doesn't fucking matter. It's about who's got the biggest heart. It's all about
Who's got
speed.
that dog in him.
Yeah, it's not about tactics.
Yeah.
It's about who can do it the best and the quickest.
You're not wrong there.
That's why Dewey's got too much time. You need someone quick.
I'm still going to back my boy Dewey. I think Dewey gets it done.
No, fair enough.
But
fair enough.
look, if they're all in form, they're not... Any choice is safe.
Any choice should get it done.
But based on current standings, Nico Hines would
Put
be...
it this way, I'm happy with any of them because their other six, Munster, is in poor form right now. But we know him in Origin.
Yeah.
I don't want to talk about it.
It's like that old Gagai chestnut. For his club team, he was very mediocre. And then for Origin, he turns into prime Greg Inglis. Like, you've never seen it before. But, you know, that's Queensland. We'll probably get into that next week.
Yeah.
But for my 5A, I'm going to take, on current standing, I'll take Nico Hines.
Okay. I love it. Next.
I'm going to go winger next.
Okay.
I think Marky Mark came down with an injury.
Syndesmosis. So that could be like...
That could be anywhere from 2 to 6 weeks.
I'll see if they've checked it. I doubt it.
2 to 6 weeks, something like that.
Round 15.
So what's that?
That's
We're
6
in
weeks.
10, yep, there you go. So
He's out.
He's
gone.
He's not first pick.
That's
and
a big out.
if whoever he picks, obviously Lomax, not here anymore.
Not here anymore. The Max.
Fuck, he was so good under the high ball.
He was so good with Critter.
You know what? Gonna go with Milky. I think Jenkins.
Really?
I think, look, he's a high flyer. He reminds me of Lomax.
Yeah.
I think if you know, obviously Cleary has that experience with him, knows him. I think Hines can get a high ball for him.
Yeah.
It works. I think Jenkins will make it work.
Yeah. And would you play him next to Latrell, or would you put Toto next to Latrell? Who would you have next to Latrell?
I'll put Toto next to Latrell.
Okay, yeah, they're...
And my other centre to pair with Milky is none other than Stephen Krahaten.
Yeah, I don't blame you.
I think he's playing with an injury right now.
Oh, 100%.
I don't think he's playing his best footy. I agree. Like, I trust me, I don't think he's playing his best footy.
Yeah.
But we know from experience,
It's like Gagai.
Crichton's the biggest game player. He's the definition of big game player.
He is the definition.
He's scored in every single grand final he's been in.
He scored in Samoa finals. I don't even need to talk about it.
I think on the occasion he will show up.
Yeah. I think even
last
a
Origin he played few assists.
Bro, last Origin, no one's talking about game 1. He got Lomax got sin binned. He held up that whole edge on his own.
Yeah.
And he assisted 2 for Lomax.
The IQ is insane from that guy.
He's the best center on his... Like, if he is fit, he's the best center in the game.
Yeah.
100%.
I reckon right now, based on current form, obviously I'm giving it to Herbie.
Herbie,
Latrell. Actually,
Latrell.
I would give it to Latrell for best center right now, just based on current form.
Yeah.
Then I would put Herbie. Then I would actually put Stags.
Really? Over Sasangi?
No,
My boy.
I will retract. I will put Sasangi in, then Stags, then Critter.
Yeah. I like it.
Based on form.
I like it.
So that was my 3 picks. You've obviously done your 3 picks.
I love it. Now,
we have to go into our final tips for next week, round 10.
Let's do our final tips.
Yeah.
Let's do it. So, starting off next week, Thursday, 7:50. It's at Suncorp again. The Dolphins are hosting the Bulldogs. What do you reckon?
Call it bias, call whatever you want. I'm always going to back my team.
Yeah.
We could be versing 2022 Penrith, and still I back my team. Look, I backed my team when we were versing Penrith this year, and what happened? We won.
Yeah.
So nothing's impossible. We could somehow click it into gear. I don't know if we're going to do that this week with Adam O'Brien still there, but hopefully we've come up with something else, trying something else.
Yeah.
Who knows what the team list is going to be? Who knows what changes we can make? I got to back my boys.
Yeah, I am on this podcast. I've said to Christy, I'm not going to be biased. I'm going to always be honest. But when it comes to backing your team, if you're not backing your team, you're not a true fan. I'm going for the Dogs as well. I'll always go for the Dogs. So yeah, we go for Bulldogs. Next game is at Friday at Gosford, which is a cool game. Roosters take on the Titans.
I'm going to go with the
6
Roosters.
o'clock. Yeah, I think I'm going to go Roosters as well.
Titans, look,
I think, yeah.
don't be surprised if it's going to be a shootout. Do not
It
be
will be a
surprised.
high scoring game.
I think it could be a high scoring game, shootout, and
It could be 50 plus high scoring game.
I think Roosters take the cake.
I
But
reckon Roosters, yeah.
you never know.
They
Never
do
know.
have Angus Crichton and Lindsay Collins and Nwanga out. That's 3 big outs. But I still think they'll. Oh,
Look, just based on Titans right now, making a bit too many errors. They got points in them, don't get me wrong. But I think
Yeah.
the errors are letting them down.
I'm going to go Roosters.
I'll go with Roosters.
Okay. So next game, Friday, 8 o'clock, is the Cowboys host the Eels at Country Bank, Townsville.
I'm going for the Cowboys. Eels just, they don't have it together. Injuries riddled with them.
I'm going with Cowboys as well. I think I have to.
Yep.
And mind you, we're going to upload our predictions Thursday. Do we do it or Wednesday?
We do them on Thursday.
We do them on Thursday. So it might change depending on news. There
Yep.
might be big outs. So it's just early predictions.
It will be out before the first game.
Yeah,
Much rest
100%.
assured.
So Saturday, 3 o'clock, is the Dragons host the Knights at Wynn Stadium.
Knights.
Just straight.
No, look. Cade Reid, I think he's going to have a better week this week. I can assure he'll have a better week. I think he had. Quote me if I'm wrong.
I don't think you can have.
I think he had more missed tackles than tackles.
I don't know.
Because I think he made like 8 tackles and then he missed like 7 or 8. It might have had the same.
I don't know.
So I don't know. Look, not a good start from the 7, but the new 7. But then again, he's only 20, man. Like
Yeah, cut him some slack.
and they're coming off what 0-8.
He's got crazy
0-7,
upside,
0-8.
but his attack is really good.
No, they're 0-8. Because round 9 they've had their
They-
bye.
They beat the bye this round.
Yeah, they got the 2
They
points.
beat the bye.
They got the 2 points.
Good on you, Dragons. Shout out JC.
Yeah, but shout out JC. But I'm going with Knights.
I just hope Flanagan plays. For
You think-
JC's sake.
No.
sake.
I think they'll play K Reid. I heard the coach talking. I think he'll play
Yeah,
K Reid.
I'm
this week.
trolling. I'm trolling.
Oh.
All right, next game's an interesting one. It's Saturday, 5:30 p.m. Rabbits host the Shark at Accor Stadium.
I'm so bad at picking the Sharks games because if I pick the Sharks, they lose. If I pick Rabbitohs, let's say,
Yeah.
they'll win. So honestly, I'm going to do reverse psychology. I think the Sharks will lose, but I'm going to pick the Sharks.
I like it. I think the Sharks will win, so I'm going to tip the Rabbits.
Okay, so we've gone polar opposites, but I think
That's such a 50-50. I need to check team list. It
I-
might change.
I think Rabbits win, so I'm going to pick the Sharks.
I just think Latrell's going to tear up their right edge.
Yeah.
Like, look at his form. Anyway,
Depends also who they play on that right edge.
they're going to play, they'll play probably Hiroti if Ramien's not back, which I don't know if he is. Hiroti and who was the other one?
Sorry, having a mind blank.
Why am I having my blank? It's Iro and Stone Street are on the left side.
Yep. And
Who's on the right? Wait, let me just. I know Hiroti's one. Why am I having a mind blank? Wait, what? Let me just have a look. Oh, wait.
well, while we talk about that, I think it's going to be a big shootout. I think. Look,
Oh, Talakai.
It could-
Wait, is Talakai? Obviously, Talakai's in the team, but is Talakai's on the right? Oh yeah, okay. So it'll be
Talakai.
Latrell versus Talakai. That would be good.
I think Trell's just
Trelly Arms.
he's him.
He's the goat. Yeah, so I'm gonna tip Rabbits. I'm gonna wait for team list, but I'm gonna
tipping
tip
Sharks.
Rabbits for now. Next game, Seagulls versus Brisbane at 4 Pines.
I'm sticking with my boy Foreign.
You're going with the Fozball.
I'm going with the Foz.
The Fozzer. The Fozzinator.
We believe in Foz.
I'm going to go Brisbane.
Yep.
They came off a loss.
Look, for me, that's a 50-50.
Ooh, Stags.
Both coming off losses. Stags probably going to get a ban. What else are we missing? Adam Reynolds is out.
Is he?
Yeah, copped an injury.
Yeah.
They're playing Tulty.
I'm going to go
that
Broncos still. But I want to see if Joey Walsh is playing. If Joey Walsh is playing, I'm so high on Joey Walsh. If Joey Walsh is playing, I'm tipping Seagulls.
They didn't play Tulty, did they? They played Mam and Walsh.
Tulty's the 8. You're thinking of Duffy?
Oh, sorry, Duffy.
Yeah. They played Duffy off the bench because Reynolds got injured.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Duffy was good. He was good. Next game is Sunday, 2:00 at Amy Park. Storm vs West Tigers. I'm going Storm.
I'm going Storm.
Storm are gonna win.
Look, I'm not just going Storm because they can't go 0-8. I think Storm will put it together.
Yeah.
Obviously, like this is like the best time to verse the Tigers. They have Jareem out probably still.
They have Dewey out,
Dewey
confirmed,
out,
and Appy confirmed.
Appy. Who else?
They have KPP, but I don't know if he's out. Oh, Samuel Afanu just got injured as well. His foot. Yeah. So
I think Lasardi's he started well.
Lasardi's gonna have a field day.
He's gonna love that edge.
He's not versing Samuel Afanu.
Yeah. Who's he versing?
Anytime try scorer. What's that?
I don't know who he's gonna verse next week.
He will verse that Tigers player who played this week. I'm pretty sure. He was number 12 for him. He was actually really good, but it's just Tigers were just a bit off. Let me look. He was... What was his name, actually? Tony Suka. Oh, yeah, he's Lebanese background. He's a good player.
Okay.
Obviously just had an unlucky night, but
That's
who Lasardi's going to go up against. So, yeah, I'm tipping Storm. Storm?
I got Storm.
Yeah, okay. This one is the last game of the round. Sunday, 4:00 or 4:05 at Raiders. Raiders versus Panthers at GIO.
I got Panthers.
You got Panthers?
Even though it's GIO. I still got Panthers.
I'm tipping Raiders.
Tipping Raiders.
Raiders, 4:00 at GIO. That is a KOX masterclass right there.
Where do you think Sasangi's going to play?
Do
you think Hudson's going to come back in and shift Sasangi back to the centre?
Let me think. Who was the other edge? Was it Hosking?
Oh, no, yeah, you're right. Hosking's injured as well.
He is, eh?
Would Noah Martin come back in time
No,
now?
he's injured. He's out for 6 to 8 weeks.
Wasn't it 2 weeks?
He'd done both his ankles. He has to get surgery.
Oh,
on
even
both
worse.
his ankles. Yeah.
Okay. Poor guy.
It was Joe. Oh yeah, Joe Roddy, but he got injured. His wrist.
Shit.
Yeah. I'm gonna go. They'll place Sasangi in the same spot.
Same spot with Hudson Young this time.
Yeah, no. They'll put Sasangi on the right edge, and they'll put Hutto on the left edge.
Yep.
I reckon. But yeah, that's it. So you're going Panthers?
I'm going Panthers.
Okay, sweet. I'm going Raiders. And Warriors have the bye, so good on the Warriors. They're killing it.
Got the 2 points as well, coming off the win this week.
Yep.
Warriors, look, they just got to tighten up their little small errors that they're
Start
doing.
stronger. They'll be fine.
Yeah, and they'll get their top 4.
Yep.
They'll get their top 4.
Yep. Well, that's it for the potty. Thank you for watching.
Yeah, that's
a wrap.
That's it. That's the end of the first
ever potty. Thank you guys. We
Thank
appreciate
you for watching.
Your support, and we'll see you next week.
If you can, watching this on YouTube, drop a like, subscribe,
comment. I want to see
and
comments.
I want to hear your tips. I want to hear who you got in the Panthers Raiders game.
Okay.
I want to hear who you got there.
Let's do it. All right. Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
He's got the cramp too, Keithy.
Stop cheering for Keithy.